And he's in there just and, like, and then the light isn't like on your face enough, so I just see like you look like I haven't unlocked you yet.
Oh my god, that's the perfect description. Oh my god.
Why? We like to stare at each other.
Just in the eyes as we make fun of each other.
Hold on. Hey, Shaka. Was this the same hallway? Yeah. Yeah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Try to keep the doors open after you search so that we know what rooms. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that?
What did you guys see?
That was somebody clip that on Chaco's channel. I need to see that.
Yeah. Now that's more
Being a
tiring.
butt.
I don't feel so totally hopeless.
Let's go. Fuck. I'm truly mildly considerate. Damn it, I only got 20 more. Oh, I'm a trash bag. Hi.
If you would need a floor, thank you. If you need a floor, I would like a floor. I would appreciate a floor. Thank you so much. I would appreciate a floor. Thank you so much. Just having a floor would be nice. I would appreciate a floor. A floor would be wonderful at the moment. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, but I need a floor. I do need a floor though to start from. Nailed it.
It happened.
And
Don't cry, 'cause
I'm,
I'll cry.
I'm crying. Look at what you guys did to me. Oh my god. And like,
We all love you so much.
fuck. You guys
You've been
suck.
going for
I'll get
almost
you.
7 hours.
I'm so tired. There's no way. There is no way that just happened. Everyone, welcome to my presentation. This is how to solve a dispute with a coworker. So you let it ball up inside of you, you talk it out, but in a passively aggressive way to everybody, and then it just keeps going in a circle. So we're going to use slides to assure that employees that everything is okay. We're going to make sure that it's slick, has a header. Yep, it moves fast. Everyone is unique. You most of all, though. Alright, guys? Alright. So number of slides on this slide. We have charts, charts, end slides, end slides. And we have it broken down here exactly what you will see from this presentation. So,
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
okay, I just want to cook some goddamn eggs. We already killed somebody because this wasn't working. So why? Come on. Nope. Hello, hello.
See?
Don't know.
How is everyone doing?
Oh, Oh, I hear myself. Hold on. I don't like that. Huh. Okay. Hi. I'm very loud. Am I? I'm on what I'm usually set at. Am I? You want me to whisper for you, Cork? You want me to do some ASMR stream? I got you. We are starting a new game because if you guys remember, I finished one. I know, exciting, right? Very exciting. I finished a game. Insane. But it is not for broadcast. I have my compressor and limiter on. Let's see. Yeah, everything's all set. Who knows? Who knows? Alright. Nice. So I can scream really loud. But yeah, we will be starting Not for Broadcast, which is a... no. Which is a choose your own type of adventure. Not really adventure, though. Oh god, there goes my frames. If I just stand really still, you guys can't tell that it's really bad. Oh, am I good? I'm good. Okay.
Good evening. I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines
Let's go
tonight.
to our options here.
Starting! Starting!
So loud. Calm down, please. Oh my god. Jesus. Why was that so loud?
Well, that's a very blunt question.
I want to keep... I want to make sure everything's loud enough, but that music is loud. We'll do that. Do 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 do. They're just a little... I want to make sure... Ba-ba-da-ba-bow. Yeah. What'd you have happen today, Cork? As I'm setting everything up.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Okay. That should be good. Oh, that's fun!
Our main headlines tonight.
Ew. Did it like flood everything? We had that happen at work. It still seems very loud, at least to me. We had that happen at work, and it was pretty funny only because
Well, that's a very
somebody tried to flush a tampon. Jeez, why is this so loud? Everyone calm down. That, ooh. So what do you plan on doing? You got a neighbor you're close with? That sucks. I'm so sorry that happened, really.
Saying that advance have cured death?
Hopefully you can get that fixed sooner rather than later.
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Boop.
We're only getting started.
There we go. Okay.
I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
No?
Headlines tonight.
I find it so funny that like in movies and stuff, oh god, there goes my, that like in movies and stuff, they're like best friends with all of their neighbors.
What a wild ride this has been.
Do, 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 do.
Well, that's a very blunt question.
Do that. Hee hee hee. Is that better? Aren't they always though? I'm still moving slow. That's weird. Okay. So, there's different things we could do here. Like, you got the story mode, which is, you know, the regular story. It goes through everything. This is less challenging.
Are you saying that advance have cured death?
So it's easier. Broadcaster is a balanced experience. Showrunner is a real challenge, and then there's custom. I don't want to do story mode because the mechanics are pretty cool. So we will do broadcaster. I got you, don't worry. I think when I played this game the first time, like before I even started streaming, it took me about 5 hours. So I have it set up for 3 days. But I doubt it will take that long. Just in case though. And I really liked this game the first time. I don't remember anything I did, so it's gonna be like playing it for the first time again. Let me know if it's too low or too loud. And if you can hear everything. See, I forgot how to do everything. There we go.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through. All right, mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've got a bit caught up, so you're going to have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard, and I'm going to stay on the phone and help you. First, I'm going to give you a quick tour of the broadcast room, so if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right, look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You want to keep the viewers going up and not down. Underneath that, you've got the screens.
Underneath?
The one
Oh.
on the right is the broadcast screen. That's what the viewers are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the middle. That's the one you control. Now, the 4 small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry.
I wasn't paying
Talk you through it,
attention.
you'll pick it up in no
I
time.
got turned into an
Now,
eggplant and I was having fun with
have
it.
a look to your left.
Left.
These plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business. Once you've got the power on, face the front again. You can see on the broadcast screen that we're in the end titles for the show before us. Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain. Oh, right, okay, they're over, so we haven't...
It's a little quiet, at least for me. How's it for you guys? Let's try that.
got long now till the broadcast.
Is that better?
Right, quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left.
Oh my
They're
god.
your adverts.
Crazy Neil.
Pick any 3 and load them into the machine.
My Salad
Right,
Weekly.
When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Exercise with ham sleeves. Yeah.
Right, the tapes are loaded and we're all ready for when we get to the first ad break. That's great. Any second now, you should be getting a signal through from the studio. Stay on your toes, mate. It's election night, so all eyes
Election
are on this
night.
room.
Oh,
We do not want to get
Jesus.
fired.
Okay.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're
1.
ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me kind of hungry.
Thought it might increase our
Just
protein.
censor
Every
everything.
day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. It's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
We're gonna find the right place to put this. Because it was extremely loud before. But I think since I turned it down here, it should be good. So let's try.
Yeah, you persist. Going 5, 4,
It's time to join Jeremy Donaldson. for the
Good
National
evening.
Nightly
I'm
News.
Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next thing is going to be to throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all gravy.
Buys Honest Andy's Totally Independent and corners the flowered market.
Okay, once we figure this out, we should be good.
Sports fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins.
Ham
Sports
sleeves.
Personality
We just put his
and
ad in.
A spoonful of sugar. Megan will be chatting with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his new movie, The Medicated. And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this fledgling party
Oh,
have to
Jesus.
say on their
6,
Right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Lovely, mate.
Woo! I did it!
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1 when that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Oh, Jesus.
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Lovely, mate.
Ah! Oh my god. So this is
Get a bit of
obviously...
interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine
Yep.
at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing or your scroll wheel to move the wave up and down. Keep
Alright,
the green
okay,
bit
alright.
and the white bit.
Oh,
Hurry up,
no.
mate, we're losing audience. Little
I don't know
knob
what you
or
want from
scroll
me.
wheel.
I'm doing it! I know you can't
The opposition parties are
really see it, but this is obviously the tutorial. After this, shit gets
However,
pretty crazy.
former Home Secretary
Great, it's going well. All you got to
But
do
once
now
I
is
figure-
play the advert at the end of the segment. Make sure you don't play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now, the clock at the top is counting you
Choco!
down to the advert. When it reaches 0, press one of the 3 play ad
Which one should we
buttons over there
play?
at the bottom right. I
Which one
normally
should we
play
play?
The first one at the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you
Crazy
want.
Neil,
I'll
we'll
count
do-
you into it as well, but keep your eye on the clock.
Okay.
leaders accepted.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Advert.
Now.
1 minute back.
I did it! Oh my god! Griff, hello!
Match is running late.
Let's hear
Personally, I wouldn't-
Crazy Neil.
We don't care if you've been naughty or nice. We got green sofas, red sofas, brown cushions, pink cushions. You've got a grey sofa. We've got a grey sofa. In a grey, a brown, a pink, a yellow, a purple. Neil's deals are unreal.
Wicked.
Go Neil.
Made it to the first ad break. You're doing great, mate. But this is where it starts getting a bit trickier. This next sequence is
let me
what
turn
we
this
call
down.
a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking.
Oh.
2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long. 10 seconds at the most. So if you're on the person who's talking, try and throw in the odd reaction shot or pull out to the wide shot for a bit just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough.
This
Then
seems
the
like-
audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah? Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't you? Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and stay ahead, mate.
Oh, he's a dick.
Coming back from the break.
Oh, he's a
Quiet in the
dick.
studio.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Alright, we got this.
10 seconds, everybody.
Okay. Here we go. Oh my god.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners Advance. But first
Get
off,
ready to go to
Hollywood
Megan on
reporter
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf is here with a star
Okay.
of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Oh,
Megan
I'm
Wolf,
too
culture
good.
Correspondent. And
Oh.
today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
Shop
Blunderclatch
Films.
on screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my dear, I do hope
Ah. Ha 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 ha.
today is among
Switch to 2 for the wide now.
Wide.
May I say having you here with us is among
Here we
ours.
go.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
I'm doing
Which is
it.
called The Medicated.
I
the
think.
medicated. Yes.
Ah.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter at the
They talk too fast. They gotta slow down.
Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction. Lovely. Now back to Thunder Twat.
I've worked with him on several movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter,
Not Thunder Twat.
what a wild ride this has been. And do you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Oh
And
shit!
Am I right
I
in
messed
saying
up.
that
Nobody
the
say
character
anything.
in this movie is quite an academic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
What exactly are you implying? But seriously, yes, you're right.
It just
was a
clips back and
complete
forth. I
departure
feel
from
like
my
this is a
last
terrible
starring
TV show.
role when I played Sergeant
Terrible.
Brock Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion. But,
I mean, do that.
honestly,
I'm
it's
terrible. Who let me
The
do
role
this?
that saw you scoop 2 Best Actor awards, if I remember correctly.
It's so sweet of you to mention it, but I really am not in it for the awards, although those 3 little statues do take pride of place on my mantelpiece.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
That is a beautiful question.
Oh my god.
And not easy to answer.
I'm like trying to pay
Like
attention
you.
so hard.
I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often, that's how it feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience. I suppose in the end, I do it for the difference it makes.
Oh my god.
I do it for the people that I
This guy's
inspire.
annoying.
The little people.
A little
But
people.
most of all, I think I do it for the positive change that I can bring about in the world.
And today, of course, we're in for some real change, it looks like, in the coming few months. What do you make of this historic election result?
Oh, well. Well, now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But,
Been on that shot a bit long.
I've always
shut
been
up.
quite clear that when it comes to politics,
I'm doing the best I
one
can.
should always strive to not fuck things up.
Oh, well, don't worry, you won't do it again.
I censored
Shit,
it.
he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week.
Right, they've swapped the shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
All right, everyone. Let's see the movie.
Just losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's
Can I put it back on?
coming. It's a bit trickier this
Oh,
time, mate.
my God.
Use that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
You think I don't know that?
Now we're going to squash the frequency back by dragging left.
No, Lance, we mustn't.
How's the movie look? I can't pay attention.
You Miss Flanagan.
Jubbly, mate.
You, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last time. Little joystick or hold Alt or middle mouse, and this time push upwards.
You told
Yes,
me.
we already went through. Oh.
Didn't listen.
Doctor,
I'm drowning, Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
No, it's all
I'm keeping the movie going for you guys.
By going downwards.
This movie sounds absolutely terrible.
The sterility. This folder. This is the key. Yes.
Bloody perfect, mate.
Oh yes, perfect.
We have to
Ah.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the
Oh.
clock at the top to count you in.
We already used this one. Let's do my salad. One.
Right, I guess I better explain
I
how to
did
deal
it.
with bleeping out swear words. As you probably noticed, the broadcast screen here is about 2 seconds behind the master screen here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button or the spacebar on your keyboard for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All you got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple. Of course, if you do it by eye, you'll have to take your eye off the screens. That's why real professionals do it by ear.
Well, I am not a real
Most people
professional.
like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen.
That's not happening, buddy. No. Nope. I want to keep it where it
As you
is.
turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting louder. Good. You're set to start censoring. Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up.
Oh my god.
2.
What am I doing?
Hold it down. Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed.
Why is he still talking to me? Stop talking to me. Can I hang up on you?
I mean, a lawyer and a TV personality running the country. Seriously?
We've had worse.
I didn't know I could actually hang up on him.
3.
Oh. Oopsie
Welcome back.
doopsie.
And I'm told we can now go live to Advance Headquarters, where the 2 leaders, Peter Clement and Julia
Yeah, I
Salisbury,
don't like it.
are about to make their acceptance address.
Shall I start?
Go for it, Pat.
Shall I start? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, where do I start?
Alright,
What a
let's see who we would vote for.
We couldn't do it.
They certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern bastard trick they had against us, but you, the people, you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than the granny's fanny. Coarser than the
Memorably
granny.
put. Memorably put. But to be honest, who can blame people?
Why does he curse so much?
Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well.
Look at him, he can't even stand up
When
straight.
the country is suffering, you don't need a
Oh
party.
my god.
You need a team. A team that can change things. But today is day 1 of a new future. A better, fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating. They should be putting their shitting pants on and opening their dusty checkbook.
Again, colourfully put, but not
Hey!
inaccurate. Before we came out here to address the nation, we used our
Someone tell
executive
this man to
powers
stop cursing.
pass the Assets and Wealth Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
Tell him, Cork.
Probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform of the tax system in this country. No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust
I'm like
funds
nervous
or
what else he's gonna
creative
say.
accounting.
Cork
Simply a
Bezos.
fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide. And earlier today, we revoked your passports.
Oh!
You want them back?
They took their passports?
You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine. But first, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation
Oh
of
no.
warring individuals
What happened?
into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to raise billions. But you'll see when we've reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats.
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs.
Jesus.
The people whose children you raise.
So they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put the wealth of this country back where it should have always been. In the hands of the people who created it.
It ends today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making
They took
it
their
their
passports.
again.
I
Just
can't get
like
over
we
that.
promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents,
Oh god.
I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
Well, an interesting acceptance speech there from and our apologies for the fruity language. And hopefully we've got that bleeped out for you in time.
I did.
If not, someone's going
You
to
like
be in
him?
trouble. If not,
You're gonna vote for him?
So, as the country braces itself for new government, that's all from us this evening at the National Mighty News.
Like any good news
We'll be
station,
back
though,
tomorrow
we get to
with full
push.
coverage
I'm
of
pretty
the first
positive,
day
if I
under
remember
advance.
correctly.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
We get to
Have a
push
peaceful day.
specific stuff.
And we're out. Good job, everybody. Send again tomorrow. Good job.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! Oh god! I didn't put on the commercial!
Same old boring politics then.
This is some weird fever dream, and I'm dying now.
Oh my god.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
Ooh, that was bad. Okay. It is! So, sequence we got an A+, A+. The last one we got a C, so altogether we got an A. We've received a small bonus. Current wealth is broke ass poor. Nice. Why is it loud? Why was it loud right there? It's like quiet the whole rest of the time, and then all of a sudden just punch you right in the face. Punch you directly in the face. Grade A, thank you. Thank you, Cork. That's all I care about is boss's Cork reaction. Jesus. Okay, so this is the actual day one. I'm just gonna mess with it one more time to turn down the music, because the music does not have to be that loud at all. Everything else. Whoa, day 3. Okay. Never mind. Oh, you arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is already filled. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston, 14, and Susie Winston, 19. Well, you muse, at least they got the basic right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. Oh god. This appears to be mandatory. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself, be productive and get to work, ease yourself in, and orientate yourself with your new workplace, reminisce with friends. Ease myself in. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that you have been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would help your colleague, recommend that your colleague reports it, promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone, report the violation to your supervisor immediately. I don't know. Am I trying to be a dick, or like are we actually doing? Because I'm pretty sure this is going to the government. Just saying. Let's promise we won't tell anyone. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would... What? Leave work on time, stay late to ensure, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes. Leave work early and head home to see your family. Let's go to the bar. It's the annual company barbecue and you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out? Are washing your hair that day? Go if you're free but wouldn't mind missing it? Have been practicing with your coworkers and think you'll win the talent contest this year? I think I am washing my hair that day. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories. Give an honest review of the pros and cons. Focus on issues and challenges you faced. Refuse to attend. We'll give an honest review. In your spare time, you like to relax alone, doing things like listening to music or making models. Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies or play in your local sports team. Relax. Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, a structured day out at a theme park, or a romantic getaway. Nah, theme park. Yeah. It is most important that the government keeps people free. They took our passports already. Sign. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't get us arrested. They already took our passports. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up your favorite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. They only took the rich people's passport. Ah. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit in the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex. But I need a favor, and you're the only one I can ask. Are you okay? Should I get Sam? No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. Have you heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? I literally work in news. Chris's fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness. Which is why I need your help. What exactly? Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Like, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. What for? They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna give him my passport. Let's do illegal stuff. You climb the stairs to your bedroom, careful not to wake Sam, who is cocooned in the duvet as usual. You open the wardrobe, unlock the safe, and retrieve the passport. A sleepy voice breaks the silence. Alex, what's going on? Oh, do I tell her? She is my wife. Aren't you supposed to tell your wife everything? That's how you keep Riles crimes, Ken. So do we just give him our passport, or do we tell his sister that they're running away? This is important. I don't want to make my wife angry. Because if she finds out, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to tell her. I told her. Sam sits bolt upright now. All thoughts of sleep gone. What, they're leaving the country? Are things really that bad? Apparently, but they'll be fine if they can leave. Chris can take my passport and get out. According to Chris, I'm not so sure. I don't know if I really want to give up my passport. Now, we're going to give him our passport. The worry lines on Sam's forehead seem to relax. Thank you. We have to look out for family, and I know my little Chrissy, it's probably all one big overreaction. Exactly, let me just take this downstairs and I'll be up to bed. I'm so sorry, I know how important your family is to you, but I just don't think that's... Okay, this is like really trying to push me, like not to do it. So that means I'm going to do it. You close the safe and head back downstairs to find Chris at the table fidgeting. They jump up as soon as you re-enter the kitchen. So, have you got it? Yes, here, good luck with everything. For the first time, Chris smiles. It's infectious. Thanks, I really appreciate this. I'll get back in touch once I'm safely out of the country. Chris takes the passport and, breathing a sigh of relief, grabs the night-on fluorescent suitcase that heads out into the night. You head to bed hoping you can pray some of the duvet away from Sam. Sorry, without waking them. Okay. Let's see if I get arrested. Oh, yeah. No. No, it's not. Stop. They said we looked alike. You didn't see the I want to know what's going on here. What is this? My wife told me to do it, so it is not my fault. The Fallout. Oh God. Is this going to be like Fallout 4? Fallout New Vegas? Who's calling?
Oh. Let's get set up and get on with it, so I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts. You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decisions have consequences,
should we play this? Is this toy safe? Oh God. Should we play it? we'll put this in. Advanced go-getters. Yeah. Okay.
Right, you can see they finally
Okay.
got the old headline system up and working again.
Is this
and the
toy
Vision Mixer's
safe?
already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These two buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them. And they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have
Now we
to
get to
make your
pick.
decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine.
Let's take
Thanks.
a look at what's in store tonight on Channel 1. Kicking off our evening schedule is a
So what
retrospective
ad
of
should we play
Australian
first? Should we do the
films
Mr.
and
Snuggle Hugs
Mr.
one
Joe,
first?
reminding us just how our new Prime Minister became so popular.
The
in
unsafe
first
toy.
place. Following that, at 9 p.m, Megan Wolf sits down for an exclusive interview.
Yeah,
with
you wanna
former
watch
Prime
it?
Minister Jacob Hamilton.
No, for my
Okay.
sister's
Okay.
kid, Mr. Fuckle
She'll
Top
be
or
asking
something.
him where
Snuggle
it all went
hugs?
so
That's
horribly.
the bastard.
Yeah, I
I'll
wouldn't get
certainly
one
be
of
tuning in
those.
for that.
My
Oh.
friend Janet says theirs gets
Finally
really hot.
tonight,
Is this
at 10
Janet who
p.m,
thinks dogs
it's a
have
bit
their
of
own
escapism
secret language?
with Lawrence
Yeah, the one that
Bondclatch's
mistrusts the
acclaimed
moon.
action
10
movie,
seconds,
Will It
everybody.
Know?
What?
Not the best
Taking
source
us
of
up to the
consumer
National Weather
advice, eh?
Report and
Don't
claiming
blame
Mistrust the moon?
But before all that, it's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's National Night
Good evening,
News.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's
angry.
leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing
We want the
new
angry
features
one
of
because we have the angry and the
with a leading
happy.
economist in
We're gonna make everyone look like a dick.
the country's wealth creators in a state of panic.
Yeah.
Unfavorable rumblings already heard from overseas. I'll be asking my guests whether Advance can deliver on even a fraction.
You don't
of their
trust the
manifesto
moon?
promises. Out with the old.
Okay, next image.
Remington's fist of appointed Sophia Remington.
We're gonna show we're
As
playing
CEO.
poker.
The following
Or
photo,
blackjack or
taken
whatever
from
that
our
is.
archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities.
We're making everyone look like dicks.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety. Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Ward, a marine biologist
They're fighting.
have today set off to explore Dante's taint.
They're fighting. Dante, what?
Was previously unreachable, but thanks to a new underwater flower technology, the pair hope to successfully reach the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. Many were surprised that the two scientists, who've shared a fractious rivalry for many years, decided to undertake this expedition in each other's company.
I do. I want riots on the streets. Is that not what we're going for? Because I could play this game really nice and be nice and sweet to everyone. But that would be no fun.
The sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is not leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs.
Warning. 7 seconds. It's gonna be a guy throwing up.
Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this and judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime, how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going
Be afraid of the
around
police.
country to talk with people who've seen
I'm
the
showing the
justice
police.
system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police, and less oversight. Are we using an advanced-shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side.
I think I did
Assets
great.
and wealth act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming
4,
up on tonight's
3,
National
2, 1. Ah! I didn't see my frequency. It just started yelling at me. Okay.
In the wake wake of the government's swift enactment
Whew.
of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd.
Not the book.
Short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James.
I'm not supposed to censor that?
Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable. And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the
Bullocks? They couldn't say bullocks, but they could say orgy.
rebranded.
Remember, when everybody's on the news, you could say orgy,
That's where you're wrong,
but not
Alan.
bullocks.
For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts, Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book,
Oh my God.
and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals, they're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you, Alan?
A bleak space where we've all been
We're playing the
into submission.
the weird one.
We might be on the eve of
The weird
breaking
ad
the
first,
world.
right?
God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious.
You don't like
Let's
Jeremy?
walk forwards with our eyes open.
Alan James, Katie Brightman.
Raz, that scared the fucking hell out of me.
I'll be investigating Law and Order before Megan meets some beneficiaries.
Jesus Christ.
That's all coming up tonight.
2, 1, 0.
1 minute back.
Holy shit,
I
Raz.
think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid
All
by
right,
them, then?
here's your Mr. Snuggle hugs, Cork.
You love them. We love them.
Well, we'll see you
Love.
Oh my God, Raz, how are you doing?
State-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. And his incredible real-action eyes.
I got an A+ with that one.
It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child
Man,
wants this
that thing is creepy. We should not have played that one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. Oh, Mr.
Oh God.
You're so silly. 10 seconds, everybody.
Well, I appreciate it.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for chilling. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for scaring the hell out of
Welcome
me.
back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in the country. Advance have already passed what they are calling a solutions team. to move this serious social problem to the top of the list.
It's yelling at me
we
again.
go behind the headlines to meet the people who live
Oh God,
in the
oh God.
justice system every day of their lives. First up, we
Oh,
have
thank
Gregory
God.
Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory? Can you
Yes,
hear me?
I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively
I just
understaffed
don't
in
like
this
the way he
country.
talks.
We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy.
Uh-oh.
There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problems. We need more support from ministers. We need more support from ministers. We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
It never is it? Just hang on. Just hang on. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No.
Oh, have you mentioned
Oh,
The
she got him.
affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our
This
public
guy
service.
that was here, that's Alan.
Can I have a moment to tell my husband?
Alan, he was the one that was showing his book.
Totally understand. Yes. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. By Police Chief Constable Bob.
Can I show him
a
with
man
his
a very
wife?
Different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob? Do you think there's a problem?
I'm sure we all do.
I want to play the guy with the
I'm sure
wife.
we all long for a return.
Aha, okay, stop yelling at me. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying
Community
attention.
night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk
Oh,
of being
damn it.
terrorised by some thug with a knife or cop.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral
Oh God.
decay.
Oh God. Oh God. I'm messing up everything.
Citizen of this once great country. As the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
Okay, thank God.
And to what do you attribute this?
I did not. I was talking
It's
to
all in the
Cork about
Bible.
it before.
Leviticus clearly states that.
Oh, what's coming in here now?
Jeremy, bloody gimps escaped. Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Okay, alright,
Yes, I'm
chill.
talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of this... Hold on just a moment.
Oh my God.
Clive, I am not having this again. Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look,
I
when
can't
our
click
daughter
off of
Alice
it.
comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes
Raz, thank you so much. Thank you, I really appreciate it.
And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted,
You're amazing.
it's time to get to the heart.
Hey!
Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swap. He's agreed to talk.
I'm glad you like the 5K bit emote. It's one of my favorites.
Cheers, Jez. Call
Oh
me
no.
Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing that. Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
In prison?
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against
my goodness.
institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends have thrown me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Sorry.
I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite
Horny
busy
in the
there,
background at
Tony,
first,
but,
not Tony.
let's try this over on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. Little Chris, and Vampire
There's so many Chris's. Oh no.
This one's, yeah.
1 sec, love. Tony's on the news. 1 sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it.
Why is nothing going right today?
Inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
It
Not now, fellas. I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes.
What kind of party is this?
Seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues. After the break, Megan will be live with some...
It did that by itself, I swear.
We'll be back.
Oh no! It's because a big headed presses the button. Hey Alex! Oh god, my commercial! Okay.
Piss off.
Decisive journalism.
Alright, Cork, have fun.
You missed my charm.
When you can strengthen your
Oh my
face.
goodness.
We believe your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals.
What's
from your
up? How you
skin.
doing?
The high salt content actually pulls
I got a
the
B.
dihydrogen monoxide
I got a B for that one.
from your pores to give you the crisp, brittle skin you've come to expect. New Judico Shon will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin.
Oh, they're back.
41%
Okay.
of women we surveyed said they
Okay.
lost their visible place.
Gotta use the points. I'm doing pretty good. We're starting up a new game. I run the news now. Very bad idea on everyone else's part. 3, 2.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf.
Welcome's
and on
Black.
tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be
Oh
honest.
god.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher. Maths is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle believed.
This is a mess.
Around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
Oh no.
With a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I.
Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. Oh my god.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't
Oh,
you?
we get to watch the play.
Put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. That's it. Wait. Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank.
All right, what do we think this play is going to be about?
Retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political.
Oh?
I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this old democracy thing. Let's have a go with it. And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of friendship.
Friendship. Okay, here we go.
Dear Diary. I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist! Oh heavens no!
Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. It's so important.
Oh God.
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck.
Just keep going for fuck's sake.
Right.
Just keep going for
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money. Now. Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist. Not today.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? What do you mean not today? My arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going.
Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah. But I can't fight all three of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Oh God, no. Oh, am I supposed to go with the beat? Oh. I am. Okay, I got this. Okay, wait, we gotta be on this one.
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap. Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel.
We're doing a, I don't know what's happening. Oh my God.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist.
Oh my God, I don't know what's happening.
I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner, woman?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
Yes, life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy keen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you work as a team.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now.
Make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Night in News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country.
Oh no!
Dalton, have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was terrible. Oh my god.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
That was so bad. I don't even. Oh no, I got secondhand embarrassment from that. Oh, that was so bad. Whew, okay. Alright, A+, B, A+. Segment grade, or broadcast grade was an A. Let's see, I received a small bonus, current wealth, broke ass poor. Nice. Our share for almost everything went down, except for apparently the Illuminati. That went up. Oops. So, these you can watch your broadcasts back and actually see how you did. Why are those all confirmed? Confirmed, 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 everyone? Jesus. And then the adverts, you can also watch them. Oh, jeez. That was absolutely terrible. Confirmed, confirmed. Confirmed. I have to find, because whenever people do like specific of my filters, it changes the camera. So if I find out which ones, you guys can actually change the camera and mess me up. So Noodle is camera 1. The small circle face is 2. The scrunched face is 3. And big head is 4. So if you wanted to mess me up, feel completely free to use those filters. And it will do it not once, but twice. To turn on the filter and to turn it off. Alright, day 15. A late night. Let's see what we got. You get to the theater slightly early and Sam's already there waiting, dressed to the nines. You smile widely as you join hands and take your seats in the private box. The tickets arrived on your doormat on Monday, with the typed thank you from Chris. Oh, you'll get your passport back soon enough, apparently. The show isn't to your usual taste, a pretentious opera in a language you know for a fact that Chris doesn't speak either. Still, the complimentary drinks sure go down smooth. When the show finally ends, how many bows do these people need? You stand in line to get your coats, and Sam has you increases with the hilarious impression of the conductor, arms flailing wildly. The couple in front of you are talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bills. It sounds awful. Sam smiles greatly at you as you both think of Chris safe and sound. When you get home, you're still laughing as Sam heads upstairs to shower before bed. You notice your 14-year-old son isn't home, and there's a note on the kitchen table in his almost illegible scrawl. It says he's at a friend's house. Ooh, do we trust our child named Charlie? Oh God, where is Charlie? Charlie! What are you doing over there? Come here. See, he's right here. Did you go to a friend's house? Do you want to say hi to everyone? Is that a no? You gonna say hi anyway? 'Cause I'm picking you up? Yeah, you are. The baby! Here's the baby. You wanna say meow? No? Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to give you kisses. I forgot. The little baby. Were you sleeping? Here. Get more comfortable. Sit down. There you go. You gonna chill with us? Let's get you all set. Make sure you're not gonna disconnect me. Alright. Alright, will you trust our son? He'll be home soon. Kill our son. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions. What's the worst that could happen? Oh, you can't say that. Now he's really gonna be dead. A call from school. He didn't show up. Your family answering machine crackles to life. Who could be calling while you and your spouse are at work? Good afternoon. This is a message for the Winston family. Regarding your son. Oh, God. I'm sure there is a perfectly reasonable explanation for it, but he wasn't in school today, and we haven't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you, we do require all absences to be authorized in advance or in exceptional circumstances for parents to ring first thing in the morning. Please see to it that it doesn't happen again. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, no. Please tell me our son's alive. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls up on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, this is your second reminder letter regarding the Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. Please submit your passports to the nearest government office as soon as possible in order to register for the scheme. You cannot receive your share of the national rebate without submitting these documents. Ah! You knew there would be consequences, but that doesn't make it any easier. We work as a team and we are rewarded as a team. Forwards together, Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Chris is safe, that's all that matters, you hope. We didn't get our passport back. A tight Christmas. Oh, we're broke ass poor. Forgot. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around the table. The snow has settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table, your dad's place. Across from you is Chris's empty seat, probably on a tropical beach somewhere, you think. You catch Sam's eye, who breaks into a smile, clearly thinking the same thing. Even without Chris, the food has had to be stretched a little thinner this year, but no one seems to notice. You look around the room at your family. We make a toast. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. Well, most of us. There are murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? Oh, God. I'm not going to like this, am I? You joke. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with money. Oh, Jesus. Where did my frames go? It's okay. We'll just rush through this. We're going to laugh at her. I knew it. I'm a mind reader. You chuckle as your 19-year-old daughter rolls her eyes. You wish you could say yes without worrying, but now that your mother's had to move in, things aren't quite as simple anymore. Just how much are we talking here? Only a few hundred, she mumbles as she pushes a stray pea around her plate. It takes a great effort for you to not spit your mulled wine across the table and onto your elderly mother. I know it's a lot, darling, Sam interjects, but trains are expensive. This is a great opportunity for her, and I did already say she could go. Oh, we'll make it work somehow. I can't say no to my wife. I won't get the sexy times. Susie's grin stretches from ear to ear. You mean it. That's so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The mood soars as Sam puts a paper hat on your head, and Charlie takes pleasure in reading everyone's god-awful cracker jokes. Oh, look, Charlie's home. He didn't die. I'm sorry, Cork. There's only so much I could do. That woman just takes everything out of me. The room is filled with voices and laughter. Looking around at your grinning family, your mother whispers, your father would be so pleased. You dab your eye with a napkin. Current wealth. What? What's lower than broke-ass poor? What is money? Oh, no. How much do I get paid? I feel like I'm not getting paid enough. What does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life. No kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The Zip finally gives up the battle, and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Ah! Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab the car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the bag. We need money. Apologize profusely to your spouse, but you really should go into work. You sigh heavily. You're going to go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. British K, how you doing? How you doing? It is early, isn't it? Oh, jeez. It is early for you. Or late. Which one? A permission slip. Alright. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Should I read this more like an infomercial? Do you like reaping the benefits of corporation? Join the Advanced Go-Getters today. Forward. Together. How'd that sound? Should I be on the actual news? Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. Charlie grabs the flyers from you and thrusts a form into your hand so I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after so you won't have to do anything. Do we want our son to be happy? Oh no! Yeah, that's okay. That's, I get that way sometimes too. There's some nights where I'll go to bed at like 4 in the morning for like no good reason. Just because I'm so used to like staying up later. You better get sleep. We'll let our son be happy. Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of this community. This can only be a good thing. Jesus, okay. A free ticket. Still 4 hours. Oh, jeez. Oh no. Is anybody else the type of person that like when they're laying down to go to sleep, they're like, alright, if I fall asleep right now, I'll be asleep for, I could sleep for 7 hours, 13 minutes. Like, does anybody else do that? Or is that just me and my crippling anxiety? I do that. I'll lay down and I'll stare at my phone and I'll be like, alright, if I go to sleep right this second, if I knock out, if somebody comes in and punches me, I'll get to sleep for this many hours. Some guys at work gave them to me. They can't go. Sam stands in front of you brandishing 2 tickets. You see the title in bold letters. Alan James is right in front of you. Oh, Cork, your favorite guy. Should we go to Cork's favorite guy's show? Yeah. The show is entertaining, but much less funny than you thought. He's a powerful public speaker, and something about it sticks in your mind. Oh no. We've been brainwashed. We're gonna join a cult. Yeah. I get what you're saying, Kay. That's why I got Charlie. He gives me a good to go to bed. Right, Charlie? Lying in bed that night wide awake, long after Sam's breathing turns heavy, it hits you. It was the crowd, not laughing, but roaring. Oh, God. Oh, God. Profitable partnership. Money. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the posts sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advanced logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a corresponding urgent red font grabs your attention. Alright. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advanced government has taken another step forwards in our fight for equality. By nationalizing the largest private corporations and redistributing the resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. Okay. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions, chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Oh no, you're okay, Kenny. No worries. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Please select one of the following. Oh. We have to choose a partner? You're alright. You're completely fine. Okay, ow, you're scratching me a lot, Charlie. Ah! Afternoon Tune, thank you for the 10 bits. Welcome in. We are a part of the news station today. I have to pick a partner. Let's do...
He's escaping! The killer is escaping! Help me!
Thank you, that is Charlie. He's he broke the stream. Charlie broke the stream. Oh, I'm back. Charlie, come here. You're breaking the stream. Yeah, here he is. Charlie, Charlie. Push my mic right into me. Look at the little baby, just enjoying his time.
DopeVoiceMusic.com. I'll be damned if I listen to facts about the mouth of a man with an unwashed ass.
Ah, okay. Alright. You do you. Off you go. Alright. I love Lil Simsy. He's amazing. Or she's amazing, I'm sorry. I watched a lot of her builds for Sims and I try to recreate it, but I suck. So. The future of this nation is in partnership, forwards together. Alright. Current wealth, selling a kidney. Jesus. Hey. My house has come out very bad. They look like basements. It's really funny. I did a couple builds like really early into streaming. I might try again on the 28th, depending how I feel that day. But please, 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 make sure you guys check the schedule, and if you see a game that you like that's not on there, let me know and I will schedule it. I want to make sure that we are all enjoying the stream. Oh god, I'm afraid what this next day is gonna be. The Tempest.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss.
Oh.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show.
Yes, prostate checks. Okay. Thanks, boss.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such
Okay.
pricks?
Yeah, well,
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fate.
no. Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
It does. But are you more of the builder, or are you more of the, like, play through the life?
Pricks. Going in 5.
Because I found there's completely different players.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of
Oh
buildings
god.
throughout the Gabba.
Tonight, in an exclusive
4.
live interview with Prime Ministers
I don't
Julia
know.
Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt.
I'm gonna turn this filter off only because it makes me really laggy, and I think it's been more than a minute.
Or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be
Alright, so we're trying to mess up everything. Ah!
Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, embittered doctors Ingrid Forsborg and
Let's do 3.
and David Wong announced
I don't
today
know.
that they're considering
I don't know how
2
I can ruin their
possible
lives with
options
these
to end
ones.
the growing tensions.
Oh, I'm picking!
Two opposing camps on day
Oh
4
no.
of the expedition. relationships between the factions and their leaders.
I didn't mean to.
Dr. Wong's team have successfully prototyped what they're calling
Oh yeah?
deterrents.
Oh yeah, Griff, you trying to mess me up, Griff?
Ward claims to have fashioned a deadly toxin for the tips of her
How do I look?
spears. I certainly wouldn't want to knock over their test tubes, Jeremy.
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked
Okay,
protest.
let's see.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
You almost got me.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bender
Gotta be
said
quicker than that.
they've had the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel, notorious addict Johnny Handsleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its
Oh,
former glow
jeez.
these days, with public concern
we're gonna
over
do
his
4.
mental and physical health growing at an alarming rate.
We're not gonna show him going to rehab. What kind of people are we?
Squad earlier this year
Ugh.
after urinating on a referee during a friendly against East Grinchley. Things seem to have gone from bad to worse for Handsleeves.
It is once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports.
And radical ideas in an attempt to put the Mr.
Mr.
Snugglehugs.
Snugglehugs.
Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a surprising new project that
Oh.
already has the markets raising an
What's the product?
Known for taking risks and bold
Tunnel
strategies,
through the
could be
earth.
adventurous
Yes.
CEO, leading the business
Tunnel
giant down
through.
a dark alley, or taking it to a new level of success.
We understand the Mobile Orientation Operational Borrowing Service will be a new international travel system based around the construction
Would that be
of a major
quicker
tunnel through the centre of the
to,
Earth.
like, travel to?
Sophia Remington claims it will make travelling from one side of the world to the other the matter of an afternoon.
Oh,
Geologists
it answered
are
my
concerned about
question.
the implications of digging a hole through the planet, while flat earthers
That's
claim it should be
fine.
quite easy.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later,
And our very own coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
you won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Okay. What? No, stop it. It's yelling at me. Hold on, I'm focusing so hard. I don't know why this is tough for me. It shouldn't be, but it is. I gotta make sure the frequency is right. Did I do it? No. He's escaping! The killer is escaping! Help me!
Caused by Mr. Snugglehugs.
Oh
We
my
have an
God.
Exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock. Like so many
7-year-old?
of those affected by the
Oh,
Christmas bloodbath,
Jesus.
has spent the
They
last
did
3
read my
months
mind.
undergoing a series
Confirmed.
of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Let our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now upwards of 8,000 casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock
No, we won't.
family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and
We
their
will not do
7-year-old
better.
son, Timothy. Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all. After what you lot did.
Oh.
Irresponsible. I mean, whose idea was this anyway?
It's all right. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Oh my God, that's Timmy?
Mummy, who's that
Oh
lady?
God.
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
You be careful now, it upsets them to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you?
Is it thunderstorming in the game?
Mr. Snugglehugs.
I wish I could look.
Was he under
Okay,
the
let's
tree?
look. Oh snap!
I could smell him already. He smelled like love.
Ah, yes. That'll be the fur. It's scented with
Look at this. I love this game
I was
too.
so excited. I ran
The
up to
story's
him and gave him
crazy.
a big hug. He was so soft. and
Oh my God, the
I
freaking frequency.
thought he got in the way of Daddy's Porsche.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
he blinked his real action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend." But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be, for just $89.99. and then it's the general error, 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
They
And
smelled
then
like
he
love. Yes.
exploded.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there, staring at me.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. And Edward
Poor
is
Timmy
glasses,
Three
that's
Eyes.
5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you
Oh my
remember
god, I hate this
before the
frequency
darkness
shit.
overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
All right, that's quite
you,
enough of
Timmy?
you two coming in here with your camera, but I make a buck out of our suffering. I have it.
Mr. Tadlock, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
you've had your
normal
question.
again?
Oh!
Now you. Oh, you've made him cry.
This girl is
3 of his
fucked.
eyes.
All 3 of
Do you
his
think your
eyes.
parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough.
I'm hungry, Mr. Tadlock. So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation. Back to you.
Thank you, Robin. Harrowing stuff.
And many questions to be answered by Sophia Remington in the coming days and months, I'd wager. How will she turn this crisis around?
So, Jeremy, what are the warning signs a consumer should look out for?
I have to look at the.
Well, Megan, experts
So
advise
we have to
always
play,
check for the new Advance Mark, which
number
guarantee
1
a level of
last.
safety and
Oh,
quality.
I didn't mean to do that.
Can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you should see the mark just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be
3,
back after these
2,
messages.
1, 0.
1 minute back.
All right, which one did I play? Did I play the right one? Check your prostate. Oh yeah.
She's very
Played the
good.
check your prostate ad.
Megan,
Yes, she is.
watch your back, Jeremy. Women are coming.
I'm more worried about this water dripping onto my head.
Is it raining bad? Look at that. Raining.
Ah! In.
I hung up on him. I shouldn't have done that. Oh god. I don't know what he was saying now. Oh god. I messed up.
It can cause trouble starting to pee, and it can cause laundry-based trouble between you and your shoe.
Come back.
Wife.
What is he
So what
saying?
caused this big old prostate in your bum? Well, sorry, me and the doctors, we don't know. But I can tell you, as you get older, your body changes. And that's okay. If you're worried about your swollen bum,
Oh, they're back.
But I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one hack line.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new
I
healthcare
know.
facilities.
They're terrible.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right,
Nice to see
Jeremy.
they care.
But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan, you join me live here for the final of the first
Sports ball?
Championship.
Let's watch sports ball.
Test the competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing into each other all season.
First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, is Mr. Wingspan himself.
And a divorce pending. Oh no.
Just waiting on the ref now. Slapping ceremony taking part. Still going on. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brains. Stupid.
Okay, this is gonna be tough.
Eddie Striker.
Here we go.
Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
Okay, we got
On to
this.
Mr. Harris now. Tommy. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. What about a shot there from Harris?
I'm so confused what's going on with this sports ball. Here we go. Oh?
She's gone to sort of throwing it under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So it's really not this rather than Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change it. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
What? Using his hand to pick up the ball.
Striker giving it large. Wins a round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streaker on the pitch.
Oh no, the naked streakers! Oh no!
Try and ignore all of that security, I'm sure.
Okay, we can't show them.
Apologise if we
at all.
That. As I said, we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible.
Oh God! Not the streakers.
Women's bodies. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely determined to close that massive gap. Eddie Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Not Ant, I promise you.
Harris.
All right.
And was that the defensive thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to Striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket.
I'm so confused on what's going on.
I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering of this play here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, I've always said that. And after all, he is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and several subgenres.
Who is winning? What is happening? What?
Sponsored by Billington's Fist. Must be some music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protest loose on the court here. We don't apologise for that. Do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals.
The streakers are back.
And they're ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. And the bucket is knocked over.
I accidentally showed the streaker.
Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out to there. Hopefully taken away nip to be seen again. And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I would like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't. Not bad. That ball boy's giving me the eye all day. That ball boy's giving me the eye all day. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here.
How am I doing when you guys watch this?
Be that ball, I'm all right, ladies. Be that ball, I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely...
I don't know why. I don't know what is happening. He pulled out a tiny bell.
Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last battle. Here we go. Tommy Harris.
If anybody can explain this to me, that would be great.
That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. Caution from the referee. It's been, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
Okay.
And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, there's sort of breasts and genitals full to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? I'll try and
Oh God, there was an ass on the screen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. The worst.
What's going on here? Yes. Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters. Oh, jog on! It's an absolute bloody...
Oh God. Okay.
Now we're going to go into the final round. And
Final round, guys. It's the serious stuff now.
It's a mine round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there. Really could go anywhere at this point. A really high level play here from two handsome gentlemen of the sport. The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands.
Is it invisible?
And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there.
It was invisible. There was nothing there. You're all good, guy. Welcome back.
Like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here.
Now the ball is invisible, and I'm so confused.
And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today. And he's throwing it, and the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic, there we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 80-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official. In, please.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to stay on the screen. I'm sorry.
Everyone!
Okay, the ref has agreed once again a win for everyone. Including me as my 15th win in Sports
Everyone won. What a game. That was
insane.
insane.
Wonderful victory for me.
Oh my goodness.
And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there had an extraordinary...
Did you guys see that?
Historic Sports Board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement.
That's coming up after these messages. That's coming up.
1 minute back.
Fucking
Oh my God.
What?
fucking microphone. Just
It
drop
shocked him?
Where's that sound guy?
Oh, snap.
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're unshockable.
I'm immune to your cheap flattery.
I'm wearing you down.
Oh, I didn't do too good on that one. But I was very confused by the game. So I stand by it. I have this fan. Oh. Huh. Alright. What do we got now?
So sorry about all these buckets. We, well, several, actually.
Gonna need a whole new lining up there. Triple C.
We'll look into it.
Miss Hall, your star seems to be in the ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
Too bloody right, Peter Clement.
Megan Wolf.
That's a firm handshake.
Okay.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
I don't know.
Here with Mr.
Cork, verse me. 1v1. 1v1 me, scrub.
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
She's your cow.
5, 4,
Okay.
3.
Here we go.
Welcome back. I am
Hi, Charlie.
delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about
Stop,
the
Charlie.
graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges most. You know,
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
and you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say,
Oh, God.
there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these
Alright, Charlie.
people, find out what
You
they're
can't
angry about, and
knock
how we can
my
help.
hand.
What they're angry about. The door to my government.
Sorry.
Is always the door to my government.
Someone's tripping.
We're
Jesus
here
Christ.
to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Hey, Lex.
What scares you?
How you doing?
I mean, really.
It's been a bit.
I mean, really.
It's death, Pet. It's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive.
How do you think they cured death?
When I was 13, my mum came and got me from school.
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
Grandad, he collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes.
We missed you around
I
here.
went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, it's the right time.
We are doing news broadcasts. We are running the news.
Nope, 3 days later we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years.
So we are running the
He had to be
entire
fed on
news.
a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time. He wouldn't even wait till half time. Oh, it was awful. It was awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. It were awful. You could see it was destroying me, man.
Hey, alright, thank you for stopping by, Kay. I really appreciate it. I hope we see you sometime soon. Make sure you get enough sleep. Have a good night.
She didn't want to lose the children.
There is a huge thunderstorm going out outside, so in the game. So it's doing power surges, I guess. I have no clue.
The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it. People who feel they run their course. People who don't want to burden themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Phone back and just given me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I'm flicking from my asshole.
We're still on the air, Peter.
Yes. Sorry. My apologies. Sorry.
Are you not worried that this new system
Oh,
might
his microphone shocked him.
Sorry. I've got
that the older generation might feel somewhat...
Oh my god.
That one was massive. Right, no, that one was massive. Pull off. No.
The older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Oh, Jesus.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
Look, I am perfectly capable of with a rustic twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Uh-oh.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
Go get yourself sorted out. We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
He is not. Jesus Christ.
You've yet to be an officer here.
Oh, Megan.
You've yet to be an officer.
We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. So much for being here.
Yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Award final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time.
Oh, I did not kill him. He is fine. 2-1-0.
Good job, everybody.
So great, just...
The same thing.
Did I die?
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
It's for my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
E? Oh god, that was bad. I received my full wages. Crippling debt. Oh. Broke ass poor. That's better. Alright. I don't know what any of these means, so we're just gonna keep it going. Oh, I'm nervous for the next day. It just seems to get harder and harder. When this does load though, I'm going to throw up my Be Right Back screen and go to the bathroom really quickly. If y'all don't mind if I pee, I would appreciate it. That was some truly shocking news. You are right, Quark. Oh my gosh. Oh, day question marks. Alright, we're gonna leave it right there. I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Thank you.
She's right behind us. She's in the stairwell again. She's got the stuck stairwell. She's stuck in the stairwell.
No, she's not. No, she's not. No!
It's all good. We're better. We're just better.
Everyone, welcome to my presentation. This is how to solve a dispute with a coworker. So you let it ball up inside of you, you talk it out, but in a passively aggressive way to everybody, and then it just keeps going in a circle. So we're going to use slides to assure that employees that everything is okay. We're going to make sure that it's slick, has a header, yep, it moves fast, everyone is unique. You most of all, though. Alright, guys? Alright. So number of slides on this slide. We have charts, end slides, and we have it broken down here exactly what you will see from this presentation. So,
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
oh, don't die on this channel. Cancel Quark. Oh my god. Should I make that a channel point that when anybody redeems it, we time you out for 10 seconds? Hashtag cancel Quark. It's gonna be like... Guess who's back? It's me. Ah, did I scare you? Cancel Quark! I forgot that was from the Tomb Raider stream. Oh my goodness. Alright. We are on day question mark. Let's hit it.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Quark.
Just look at it.
Oh.
That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it. Now. Look left, Alex. Out the window.
I'm trying.
See?
What the fuck is that?
You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers.
Are those the...
It's really not supposed to be that hard, Alex. Still, at least we're broadcasting again. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one of them. There's one. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got stuff on my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
We'll be going live to the National Night. But before that, let's take a look at what's coming up later.
Okay.
There's no credibility, Jenny. No professionalism.
Man, I don't even know.
It's not a mess.
Oh, is it COVID? They're in their homes.
Ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course, Megan's place looked lovely.
Which
I
one?
can't see it, can I?
Internal. Oh, yes.
Jenny, how's Lock-in with
We'll take out the
boyfriend going?
occupational hazards, because who needs to know that?
Take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than
Perfect.
enjoy another
Thank you,
romantic comedy.
Quark. Okay.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Alright, so we have A and B again, so let me remind you guys what the snap filters are.
I know, I can hear her.
So
Shall I count us in?
shrinked face is 3.
Okay, 10
So that's A.
Break a leg,
And big head is 4, which is B. You gotta time it
5,
directly
4,
right though.
3.
Just to let you guys know.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Oh.
It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide.
You may have been
and began
too
searching
early.
for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed.
4.
And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped
They
up
keep
to the
scaring
time.
me.
This frightening new development means that even those previously thought to be relatively safe, like the young and fit, must take care to watch their backs and keep their ears open for the soft steps of sinister feet.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country.
Get
We're
off!
not talking about the model planes that
I did
occupy
it.
so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle-tugging.
Snuggle
Old dogs,
tugging.
new tricks. Bad boy celibacy.
Oh, they're back.
Johnny Hansleaves announced today
Get off.
that he just can't wait until this lockdown
Oh
is
my
over
God.
so he can start his new career.
It is, of course, up to each of us to choose how we spend this brief spell of collective unconsciousness. But if this photograph, sent by the man himself,
4.
is anything to go by, Johnny seems to be making some interesting decisions with regard to his time at home.
Making his announcement by drunkenly shouting at his neighbours from the steps of his capital accommodation, Johnny was heard to repeatedly
I want
yell,
everyone to be
"I'm
hated
gonna
by the
open
end
a
of this.
fucking forest," before failing to get back inside his house and slipping it off over a low hedge. I'll take a dozen roses, Johnny.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate
You
team
fucker.
today managed to get a personal
Get out of
statement to
there.
the surface using flight-realized imaging equipment.
Many of the Svorsborg and Horgans brood, as they've come to be known, have certainly
Let's do
captured the
4.
public imagination.
Get
The
off.
recent vote naming Helvetica's
God.
Woman Woman's
They're
Sword
annoying as
the most
hell.
likely to survive a massive electric shock.
This is Times Force Walker Monkersford of the new Roman army. The enemy have a new weapon. Small enemy, furry. It skitters all over the caves at night and whispers things none of us can understand. Words from the top.
You! Out of here. Oh my god, there's more. Get off. Stop it! Are you done? God. You're killing all of them. You! Try me. Try me right now. Watch what happens.
It's been down there so long now.
But everyone knows time moves differently underwater, Jeremy. That's why baths take so long.
That's right. And as anyone will tell you, the deeper the bath,
The quicker the relativistic forces of temporal causality will have a measurable effect upon the fixed dimensional parameters of your environment.
Yes, I've said that many times.
Papers, please. With the lockdown becoming ever more rigorously enforced, having a passport is becoming increasingly important.
What is that
The
one?
government caused controversy
I need to know what that one
by
is.
announcing a fresh charge of
Looks
passport
like a
fraud
chair
with an
over a
imaginative
pool of
form
piss.
punishment
I need
for
it.
those found guilty of this brand new but incredibly serious crime.
Oh shit, I've been on the wrong one.
Called a draconian measure, the government has reinstated the ancient right of trial by custard. Just like in
Custard.
the old days, if you float, you're executed on the spot. But if you sink, well, you'll go well with profiteroles, Jeremy.
Oh my god!
Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
In the accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have
Oh, let's
been
do the drunk
listening,
guy.
and that this should
Alright.
be taken as a response
I'm sick of
to
you.
what people really feel.
Enough!
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate.
You think
But
they're
let's
gonna
not
listen
forget,
to me?
How we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Let's hope it's not just me who filled out that questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that statement.
Good evening. One of the
You-
many new jobs I have in this current crisis is to liaise on a daily basis with the Department of Perambulation, and they have made me aware of these. Now, these are genuine requests from citizens for permission to go outside. Now, I would like to share a few of these with you tonight under the loose heading of what the fuck is wrong with you people? How difficult is this to grasp? I'd like to start with James from Angerhampton, who says he needs to go out because there's a duck in the park that I like to try and feed on a Friday. I call him Mr. Quackington, and I think we're really starting to bond. No, James, they make their hives in parks. And then Katie from Self-Righteous on Sea wants to go out. so
These
she
things,
can
I swear to God.
deliver homemade meals to the elderly.
Yeah, there you go.
Katie, stay at
Blast your
home.
ass.
Casserole's dire, and Shirley can get by with tins of creamed rice from the 1950s. And you, Lewis, from Hamble Bamblebury.
Hamble
those screams
Bamblebury.
you heard in the alley
I'm
last
bombing
night behind your house
killer
are best
toys.
left to the police. Now,
Those
I'm
are
gonna
killer
make
toys.
as clear as I can. Think first. Stop sending me stupid, sodding requests and stay inside. Pretend it's not happening until we tell you it's all over. Thank you.
Ridiculous stuff.
Later tonight, Jeremy will be probing heartthrob reporter Patrick Bannon, while I take a deep dive into some controversial opinions with two familiar faces.
And then, in our third segment, and presumably because our editor is also working from home, there's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
Oh.
And in a moment, Jeremy Grumpelson and I asking
I
controversial
suck.
CEO
Who let me do this?
where it all went wrong.
And psychic scientist Dr. Delia Lywell will be joining us, presumably to provide a bit of false hope.
Maybe she'll tell you how you're going to die, Jeremy.
Too late. I'm certain it happened months ago.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Ah! Get off! Get off! Stop it! Let me play the title sequence, you motherfuckers. Stop it! Please! Stop! Are you done?
First tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her villa on the island of San
You don't like him?
is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal heating laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Thank you for inviting us on your show.
Us?
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world, your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you taken your eye off the ball?
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry. The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is lithium batteries. Our toys have been running for upwards of 71 days now with no
Oh my
signs of
God.
slowing down whatsoever. Imagine what that means for the future.
It means we don't know when the hell this lockdown's going to end, doesn't it? You don't seriously believe Remington's fist can survive this?
Lithium batteries are gonna change everything, tiny ogre.
So she's the one that made the killer toys, if I'm not wrong.
But how can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already pouring.
Oh no! Not the children!
Good for Remington's fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes, if we might. This is our area of expertise.
What, multinational economics?
The future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all connected.
Yeah, okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what is your scientific process? Tell you about the future of Sophia Remington, Doctor.
We see her on a balcony. Foreign soil, but not a foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing. We have to fly you out here to the island to do that for my guests. We're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey. Dee, call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness
Will
of the
someone
situation.
please think of the
Do you
children?
take any
No!
responsibility at all for the global crisis?
Careful! It's a trap.
It's not a trap. Why are you helping her?
She seems fun.
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Please answer my question, Miss Remington.
Listen, are lithium batteries the most incredible invention the world has ever seen? Probably yes.
Oh.
But in fact, who am I kidding? It is definitely yes. But the
These
will they last
fuckers.
forever. One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition of buying products again. 'Cause I really
Oh my
don't
God,
like
how many are there?
it is really hitting our bottom line. Except for fun. Selling an ass load of them.
Dr. Lywell, do you have an indication of when or how this might end?
Well, it's not an exact science.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn, and that shall be the day when we walk forth again.
I find that strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
Clouds, grass, and birds. That's literally every day.
Let's hope it's not too soon. I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a commercial. Besides, if it lists now, we have to go back to working normal hours.
Well, let us ask the eminent professors for 100th then.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll drink to that. Stay strong and party on.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
That was
When
terrible.
we come back, we'll be reaching out around the country to see what's really happening out there.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these sandwiches.
Well, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
Fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her board.
Christ, no. She's gonna drive that company into the fucking ground.
Another chapter from Crazy Neil's Wit and Wisdom.
Okay. Hopefully there's no more of those because they sucked.
Hello, mate.
Ah!
It's Dave. You're not going to believe this, but I've decided to come home. Listen, I'll call you back at the next break and we can talk about how I get me job back. Cheers, Alex. See you, mate.
You're not getting your job back. I have trained and I am ready.
Yeah, well, it's been a long time coming. Exactly, you said it, I've said it.
Oh, Alan's back.
He must know, he's not stupid. I just don't want it getting
Oh
back
my
to me
god,
like
they're
anything
back!
else. No, Jenny. You're not backing out on me now. We're in this together. Come on, we'll get him. We're on the balloons. Got no idea how 40.
Are you done?
40. Yeah, ready.
Okay.
Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Night.
Shit, they're back.
I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the places. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel
Damn
after
it.
an international policy convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah. People are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Oh god.
What was that?
You're unbelievable.
So, Katie, how do you think this might affect the economy? Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want.
Oh god.
They want us quiet. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people.
This sounds a lot like the pandemic, and I'm not liking it.
You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
He makes an excellent and persuasive point, Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
And Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs.
This man is
Snugglehugs
insane.
will all blow over, but it won't.
Should I go to camera 2 to get him
Right,
eating?
Exactly. We need decisive action from the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers and our businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
to repent. Exactly right, Katie. We
Shit.
sorted on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, taste, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our children in order to push a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the great ancient. Katie,
What was
could
that?
it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few
The
years,
Great
and so far,
Ancient?
they've invested heavily.
Do
into
it?
health.
Oh, I just saw it and he walked away. When he comes back.
Lucky that the
Alright, here he
martial
comes.
laws have unleashed a horde of
Hold on, I want to get him when he's like
people to
mid-bite.
conceal the enemy within.
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army.
Are they in the same room?
Amassing an army to kidnap us.
That's you. That's what you sound like.
Oh my god, I'm choking. I dropped my thing. Oh my god, they're killing me.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
No, you haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Casey Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading
Here we go, you ready?
minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report of the status of the nation. Over to you, Jeremy.
Thank you for what I'm sure was a reasonable debate, which
There you go, Cork, I did it.
Conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, I can. It's as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. But my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, is there any danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young politician before his full potential is realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
That's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me.
Do you think he's gonna live?
For, I don't know. For example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy. Not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside. Following government advice and not putting themselves at any risk at all, unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
Which street? I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? I was just looking for a sign. Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon? Like
Oh yeah, that is like, that's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon. I'm on Bannon. Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine. Well, I'm in my bathroom technically, but you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's it's terrible out there. I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick. We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
You hear that sound?
I can,
oh no.
Yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny
oh no.
fist tapping on your door there. A tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh fuck, Jeremy! Shit, no! Oh bollocks, Jeremy!
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
But you're lying, aren't you? Oh shit! Okay, fucking listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, you just piss off, you little fucking snuggle fuck! I'm too talented to die. I'm too talented to die. Okay.
Don't worry, Patrick. I've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off.
Do we put this on the news? Oh my god.
What do you see, Patrick? What do you see, Patrick?
Oh, there it is!
Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, so when we come back, we'll be happy to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles. Join us after this.
Oh my god.
You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered.
Oh my god.
To Bannon Avenue.
We just showed somebody getting killed. Oh. What? There's one in the studio? Oh, look at the sun! Oh, look at the sun, it's so cute! There's no problems here. None. So the next commercial is gonna be the internal use only, just for Cork. Ah! Beat that bitch up! Oh my god, what was that?
No, you're being a child.
Where is it?
I'm not. No?
Ah!
5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the
It's okay, we got
National
this.
Well, welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people feel it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people overruled those people. So it's time to find out who will National Nightly win and who will National Nightly lose. So, how do we play? Well, joining me is a man who knows all about playing. It's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy.
All right, Johnny. It's good to see you.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah, I think I heard about that.
This is so rough! Oh my god!
You're in bed, Tommy.
Yeah, you called during that time, so...
Get out of here.
That's my fault. So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy. Sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions about what else yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. Jeremy. Jeremy. Thank you. This.
Is that... What is that?
It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Aha!
But I've signed it, so...
Oh, well then, what a fantastic prize.
Have we got anybody waiting to win this once-in-a-lifetime prize, Jimmy?
I believe we have Angie on the line. How do you feel about winning this man's old pants, Angie?
I've never been so excited, Jeremy. And can I just say, I love you, both of you.
Well, you've said it now, haven't you?
I did it. I'm beating that bitch up.
In a way.
Look at that. Ah.
What can I say? My name is Angie, always has been. I'm a human woman, and my dental hygiene has been described as acceptable.
Brilliant! Right, well, shall we get this shambles on the way?
Absolutely, John. Can I get 30 seconds?
I need a count of how many times I punched that bitch.
We haven't got a clock.
Yeah, I did ask for a clock. So
Well, why don't you start, and I'll stop you when it inevitably becomes unbearable to watch.
I love it. All right, here we go. Time starts. Now. Question 1. When is my birthday?
The 13th of August at 7:19 a.m.
Ew.
That is absolutely correct. Question 2. What? I said, what is my favourite colour?
Crushed praline 4.
Correct, the colour of my nipples. And finally,
What?
Angie dear, what is my star sign?
That's a trick question. You were born outside of the human understanding of the cosmos.
Unbelievable. That is correct. Stop the clock.
Wow, that really was tough to watch. How did you do, Tommy?
Well, Angie, my love, you got every single question right. Which of course means you lose and win absolutely nothing. Thanks for playing, Angie. Bye. Do we have another contestant on the line at Jelly Bean?
We do indeed. We should have Sonia Artleach. Are you there, Sonia?
Of course I am, Jamie, darling.
Thank you for being here, Sonia. Thank you for being here,
Tommy! Mwah.
Let me guess, you work in theatre, don't you?
Is it that obvious? What gave it away? Was it the glamour or poise?
It certainly wasn't your inherent sense of humility.
Tell us about yourself, Sonia.
Oh, well, if you must play this game, I am a theatrical agent.
I hate this thing so much. Ugh. Annoying. You. Annoying.
And how's the lockdown affected you, Sonia?
Well, they may have closed the theatres, shut the
I'll fight.
studios
Let's keep
and
going.
boarded the cinema,
I swear to God. Punch him back. What are you?
How are you managing without any work?
Due to a savvy clause in all of my artist contracts,
This bitch.
I am able
Let's
to
go.
claim my
Let's go. Come on.
15% from their unemployment benefit.
Wow, that certainly is sharp.
Standard stuff, standard stuff.
And can I ask, where are you speaking to us from?
Well, I work from home, you know, to keep costs down.
And who's this?
Oh, well, you know, when they gave the order, I was actually
Let's go.
meeting with a client, so we've been isolated together.
No fucking way!
What the fucking fuck?
Is that Tommy Harris? I'm a huge fan. Can I just tell you how bloody brilliant you are?
Actually, Jeff, we're about to play a game, aren't we, Tommy?
We've got time, we've got time.
Well, if it's not too old, I think I am in love with you, Mr. Harris.
No, it's
This bitch won't stop. Oh my God.
Hey, I'd love to.
It's so hard.
I've been working on some new
Well, at least you're already aware.
During the lockdown, we've been workshopping some of Jeff's ideas for much younger children, haven't we?
People still let you know their children, do they?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I've been developing some shows for younger children.
Well, we'd love to see it, wouldn't we, Gerbil?
No.
Absolutely dying to.
Right, so, what do kids love?
Timely child support payments from their absent fathers.
Shallow and overproduced musical numbers.
That's right. Animals! So, I'm trying to address the things that kids need to know, but through a medium that
I don't have enough fingers for this.
Do you understand?
I think, yes. I think so, yes.
Jeff's one of my best clients, aren't you?
I am. Yeah. So, the first one we've been working on is called The King of the Jungle's Mortgage Repayments. It's about a lion who's having problems with his interest rates.
I see. Does he have a broker?
He does, yes. He's a porcupine.
Huh?
How did you know that?
Well, your work is universal, darling. It speaks to people.
I'm going to say something to you, mate. I think you're onto something here.
Oh, the bear,
Oh,
you
yes,
bear.
right. This one
Jesus.
is much better. So, this one tells the tale of Mr. Bear. Now, Mr. Bear. Now,
What'd I do? Oh my God. I don't know what happened. Oh no. Oh my God.
Lowest ebb.
Oh my God.
He can't even
Oh, Griff, you dick. I didn't know what happened.
Then he meets someone that will change his
I lost so much ratings.
This is fucking gripping.
That's right. He meets a wise old octopus who takes him under his wing and says, "No, Mr. Bear, don't be sad. You're not like all the other bears. You have this ambition and these dreams."
Such fucking dreams.
I think I love you, Jeff.
And what you need to do, you bear, says the octopus. octopus, probably doing an 8-armed gesture or something.
What you need to do to find happiness in this crazy old forest is you need to set yourself more realistic goals. It's called Mr. Bear Lowers His Expectations.
Wow, you really have taken yourself to new depths. So what do you want children to take away from this?
Oh,
What do
fuck
you
shit.
want children to take away from this? What?
I said a more realistic worldview.
Are you alright, Jamboree?
It's Jeffrey. My name is Jeffrey Donington.
No, stop. How does it end? We need to know how it ends.
Well, all the animals learn a thing or two about inevitable mediocrity.
And Mr. Bear settles down near to his parents' cave, stops trying to make his band happen, and he goes into bear telemarketing.
How many are in here?
Becomes a bear maths teacher.
Oh, and we end. We end on a big musical number. Oh, there's dancing. It's very.
Can this hurry up? They're annoying as hell.
Not too challenging. Well, if you like, I could go and get my boombox.
Yeah, you know, I might be able to. Hang on, can we get Angie back?
Why not? The more the merrier, as they say at orgies. The more the merrier, as they say at orgies.
Right, I'll just fill then, shall I? Coming up in a moment, it's the world premiere that nobody saw coming.
Lights!
Or wanted. At all. I can only apologise in advance for what we're all about to endure.
You turn this shitting thing up.
Well, there's all sorts of creatures down on Dangly Doodle Farm. Like wise old Mr. Octopus,
Oh,
way
no.
too many are. There's Mr. Pig and Mr. Cow, they're always in good mood. But that's 'cause they don't know they'll soon be sliced up into food. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your hopes go to turn into
have to match the beat.
despair. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's where your dreams go.
Nothing bad
ever happens to the Kennedys!
I can hear.
Mr. Porcupine thinks you'll read the news.
Did you not like the music, Griff?
Janitor who stinks of turpentine. Mr. Tiny Mouse thought he'd own a massive house, ended up in a bedsit where he can't control the louse. Mr. Horse thought he'd go into professional sports, now he's an alcoholic and he's on his third divorce. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
DopeVoiceMusic.com. I'll be damned if I listen to facts about the mouth of a man with an unwashed ass.
Yeah, it's terrible. Oh my god.
Maybe you could get a job in telecommunications. No matter how you try, you'll never reach the League of Nations. The best you'll get is middle rank in trading operations. So lower your expectations. You'll never win an Oscar, so there's no congratulations. The future that is coming.
I don't know what's happening here. You did. That one was worse.
Visualizations will save you from your own deterioration. Mr. Bear, what's that over there? That's a tramp who thought he'd be a multi-millionaire. Mr. Bear,
Ah, I suck.
what's that over there?
Okay, hold on.
That's where self-esteem goes to die. Mr. Bear, what's that over there?
Really?
That's the disappointment that is waiting everywhere. Mr. Bear,
I give up.
what's that
This
over
sucks,
there?
and this filter's been on for a while. Ah!
That's where your dreams go to die. That's where dreams go to die.
3, 2, 1.
Well, I'm sure we'll all still be
You
singing
bitch
that
is
tomorrow
back!
morning. That's it for
What is
my
happening
Christmas
here?
night. Many thanks to all our guests. I look forward to seeing them
You
all
bitch.
again. Eventually. But before we go, Alex, I wondered if I might have a word. You see, I've had my eye on you, friends.
Oh, God.
I I gotta say I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Keep letting me down, chum.
What is
Playing it
happening?
safe. Making the dull, boring choices, failing to assert yourself. No one likes a pushover, Alex. You know that. And frankly, chum, you're acting like a bit of a wimp. Alex, will you give away your passport so my super rich sibling can abandon us all?
Oh shit, she's talking about me!
Pathetic. Can I have the money we need for food so I can go around the continent on a jolly? Sure, Susie.
Oh
We can
no!
always eat your grandma when we run out of food.
She's talking about how I give my passport away.
Charge. Aren't you tempted to just lay down the law? You know what's hot, Alex? Other than me, obviously. Confidence. Power. Control. We're all drawn to it, like rats to the pie.
Is she hitting on me?
Don't you care where your son goes at night? You will when you find out. Look, far be it from me to try and lead you down the dark pathway, although sort of is my whole raison d'etre.
My wife watches this news.
Just for a moment.
Yo, chill.
Just for a moment. None of this was real. It was just some stupid game where you could just do it all over again if it all went wrong. Imagine if Sam and Charlie and Susie were just characters.
Dude, I'm battling like killer bills back here. Can you hurry it up so I can go home?
The fun you could have.
Stop hitting on me. On national
Just being
news.
Bad, you know. Just being bad. For the hell of it. My name's Megan Wolf. Have an evil night. Ugh. Jen? I'm so
What
gonna
just
smoke.
happened?
Okay, can you get Bozeman on the phone?
Ew.
Babe, I don't care if this is a dream, a bad trip, or a shocking
Oh, here's
dream
your
kind.
internal
I did
use
not sign
only.
up to be dressed like a slag, doshing out wristies for a trip. Alright, I'm a professional news anchor, not a fucking bogan. It's bad enough that he makes me do that unconvincing accent the whole
Queefing
time.
Janet.
Oh, look at this! My skirt's so short you can see my Jew. Alex?
Alex, wake
Why don't you wake up?
Wake up!
You fucking perv.
Wake up, Alex! Alex! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What? Was that a dream? I think we're gonna do one more day. Oh my god. This game is insane. I know it's hard for me to talk while it's like happening because I don't want to talk over it, and also like the story behind it is pretty insane. And also, it's very hard for me to multitask. The rhythmic beeping of the heart monitor brings you slowly back to consciousness. Opening your eyes, you're greeted by a semicircle of concerned faces. Your family by your side, a reassuringly familiar sight in these new surroundings. You blink a few times to clear the sleep from your eyes and bring everyone into focus. You feel a hand on yours, gentle but reassuring. Sam, there with you as always. Their expression, understandably concerned, is somehow more affectionate than ever. We knew you'd be okay, never doubted it for a second, and if I ever see that Bozeman, you squeeze their hand back and attempt to wink. The worry lines on Sam's forehead fade a bit. Lord knows you've both got enough to be anxious about without your health being thrown into the mix. With a final smile at them, you turn to the rest of your family. Just as you feel Susie's absence, you notice Charlie fidgeting, clearly trying not to look worried. As soon as you turn to look at him, you can see Charlie tense up, his concern clear on his face. So you're definitely good, right? He finally asks, quickly looking away. Of course I am. There's nothing to worry about. Charlie looks at you and grins, one of those infectious smiles that spreads around the room. It's always good to have him in your corner. Your smile fades as you notice your mother staring listlessly out the window. Despite all of your best efforts, she's not been doing well lately. Your mother starts... clearly shocking her out of her reverie. She turns to you and smiles, and you're grateful to see the increasingly rare recognition in her eyes. Yes, dear, of course. How are you feeling? You smile warmly and nod, but before you can respond, a doctor bustles in and ushers everyone out. She asks you for what feels like the 100th time how you're feeling. Surprisingly well, all things considered. Excellent. There's no sign of any real damage, just a bit of a shock to the old system. Pardon the pun, she smiles. Not that we'd recommend you do anything like that again, of course. After a couple of days rest at home, you should feel right as rain. She turns to leave, but stops at the door. Oh, and the private room in care, the doctor gestures to your room, which you now notice looks rather expensive, has all been paid for by Mr. Bozeman. He left those flowers and said not to worry to take the rest of the week off. He'll see you Monday, apparently. Seems like the least he could do. Oh my goodness. Day 180, a burden to bear? Oh god. You come home from a particularly late shift to find the kitchen lights still on, which isn't normally a good sign. Everyone's usually in bed by now. Softly opening the kitchen door, you find Sam sat at the table. Bills and papers are strewn in front of them, as well as what looks to be their second pack of biscuits. They give you a quick kiss as you take a seat next to them. Sam frowns and goes back to the bill they're holding. Hey, sweetheart, just looking at the numbers again. They look to the door to the pantry, now converted into your mother's bedroom. We've been doing our best, but I think Cassandra really needs a nurse to look after her now. Suddenly, the bills are all you can see. I've been staring at the numbers all night. Tears in their eyes, Sam takes your hand. There's just no way we can afford it. I'm so sorry. The kitchen table swims before you. Sam stands up and pulls you into a firm embrace, but all you can think of is your mother, and how you can't afford to help her. What would your dad be thinking now? Is the utopia advance promised? You stare at the door to your mother's makeshift room. Tomorrow you'll need to tell the kids, and then book an appointment at the transition center. What else could you have done? Oh god. I thought we were going to be getting money from, what's his name? Sam's out with work tonight and Charlie's staying at a friend's. The house is yours. You order a takeaway, have a couple of drinks, and decide to relax in front of the TV. Not a great selection tonight, but surely something to watch. Let's see. Comedy, horror, action thriller, or historical drama. Let's do a comedy. We need some jokes. The humor's a bit hit and miss, but the joke about the kiln has you bent double in laughter. Wiping a tear from your eye, you spy something reflecting the light of the TV under the coffee table. Curious, you reach down and bring it out into the light, and as you pick it up, you remember the note Sam left for you. Hey, sweetheart, Charlie lost Susie's present. Would you mind looking for it? As you hold it closer, you're surprised to find the gift's actually an engraved lighter for Chippy. She claims the nickname's affectionate, but Charlie still scowls every time she says it. You're not sure Sam would approve. The accompanying note from Susie explains, Urkistan has a long tradition of glorifying the art of starting fires. Thought you'd like it. Don't do anything stupid. Hopefully it's just a souvenir, not a new pastime he's picked up, or about to pick up. It's nice that she thought of him. Okay. Day 232. Alright, another broadcast. This is going to be the last broadcast we do. Let's hope it's a good one. And no more singing and dancing. Please. I can't take it. But how's everyone's night going? Hopefully it's good. Oh, it's starting. Oh god. Okay, here we go. The silence. Okay. Pull this. No? Well, let me. Okay, let's do must be played. Nah. Crazy Neil, of course. Check power. Oh, I didn't put the power on.
It won't be all right, Kath. Pack
There
up
we
your
go.
weapons of optical destruction and get out.
Crazy Neil, of course.
You realise you're beginning to
I like moves.
I mean it, Kath.
Moves.
Stay where you are, Kath.
Jenny?
Oh,
This is
sports
Jenny's
board.
decision, Jeremy. All yours.
Alright, never mind, it's broken.
His wife's casserole dish at our dinner next week.
It is broken. Woo!
Jenny.
Did you enjoy it, Cork?
Sorry,
Did
Kath,
they
you're
fix
gonna
it?
have to leave.
Actually? Can you use the bathroom now?
Letting it go to your head.
She nearly blinded me.
10 seconds,
I thought we were all part of a team these days.
Things are better, Jeremy, you know that.
Oh, I got a get well
Stop
soon
being so
card.
nasty and do your job.
That's so cute.
Don't tempt me.
Okay, here we go. Oh, we have
evening.
3
I'm
images to
Megan
choose from
And I'm
now.
Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
The
Hey, that's
establishment
good,
strikes
Cork.
back. The World Council has agreed today to impose punitive sanctions on the people of this country.
The
Let
sanctions,
us
which are broad-ranging,
be angry.
include restrictions on the supply of oil and gas.
We're gonna be angry.
Food, clothing, and even some medicines. But how should we react? We asked the public.
Yeah, let's hear it.
What are your reaction to the sanctions?
Well, it's fucking outrageous. My mom needs insulin. Am I supposed to get her transitioned? What's the government doing about it? Eh?
Thanks, Patrick. Important stuff.
Should I be angry about everything?
Controversial Prime Minister Julia Salisbury attempted to assuage growing public concerns with the following official statement released earlier today.
The international sanctions declared against this country today by the World Council remind us that now, more than ever, we need to come together as a team. We have eradicated poverty and, as a consequence, seen crime fall to levels previously thought impossible. Our schools, hospitals and youth clubs are thriving, and our transition centres have enabled many thousands to unburden their loved ones with dignity. In any sane world,
I'm fucking it up.
as a model to emulate. Evidently, this is not that world. The privileged few have lobbied, and now they are striking back. But we will not cower before their tantrums. And we encourage other progressive nations of the world to continue to
You done?
trade,
No, it's not done.
visit, and share their cultures with ours. Do not be afraid.
There we go. Thank God.
We have more friends
Ah.
than we can count. We are a team, now more than ever. And this team is on your side. Thank you.
Reassuring stuff. But what do you, the public, think of our refreshingly different government? Robin
3.
Shaw found out.
Angry, angry.
If you could tell me what you think of the government.
What? That shower of iridescent pricks, punishing success and rewarding laziness, they're taking this country down the bloody skinny. And it's not just me that thinks so. My wife Iris, she agrees.
A whole lot of problems. Protests were held today at the controversial construction site for Remington Spist's physics-defying MOOBS project. Since digging straight through the earth began 6 months ago, the project has been beset by problems, including localized tremors and the heat deaths of many of the workforce.
Jesus.
Residents of the nearby town of Calamity today converged on the construction site with sincere,
Angry.
misspelled placards, demanding a suspension of digging until safety checks can be
Yes,
carried out.
we're happy about this,
Of
riot.
course, that's half a world away. But what does this country think? Patrick.
How do you feel about the MOOBS project?
Oh my god, I
Oh.
love
Oh
Sophia
no, we just.
Remington. Imagine a tunnel straight through
Oh
the planet.
no! We just. Oh, it was wrong.
She's a visionary.
I fucked
A
up.
momentary
I
lapse
should have
of
kept
reason.
it with angry.
Commuters across the capital found themselves somewhat bemused by the latest stunt by controversial protest group Disrupt.
In a baffling start to the day, commuters found performers outside every major station, all dressed and posed identically. Whether we're supposed to be amused or intimidated is anybody's guess, Jeremy. But most commuters didn't even stop to notice.
Well, as long as it's not some grand contemporary dance, it's probably harmless.
But how do we all feel about Disrupt?
Good,
And
we
their
feel good
tactics.
about it.
Robin found out.
Let's see.
How do you feel about Disrupt?
Ah, well, now you're talking. Ruddy hero, showing us not to take it lying down like Iris here.
Oh, so you both feel they're a cause worth supporting?
Oh, Iris doesn't speak on mine, but we're pretty sure there's still one in there, aren't we, love? Wherever it is, it loves Disrupt, fighting the Oiks for our freedom. And what can possibly be wrong with that?
Do you need me to get you some help?
Injury time? Fierce rival doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborg and Horgensford today sent a joint
Sporsborg and
statement to the
Horgensford.
service appealing for an urgent shipment
love
of
that.
supplies.
After breaking into 2 warring factions, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for the ill-fated expedition. They look like they could really use some supplies, Jeremy.
Or possibly a peace negotiator.
But with the pair arguably being their own worst enemies, how should we feel about sending them the resources they need?
We should
to
send them
carry on?
resources.
Patrick Fanning
It's
found out.
people dying. I feel
Surely you can't be
bad.
happy with supporting both
If
sides
I'm
in
not-
the conflict.
If I'm not killing them,
Fun, isn't it? Anyway,
like myself,
on one
we gotta
side,
save them until I'm
Patrick,
able
you
to kill
silly
them myself.
fool. We should definitely send them supplies. They're still people after all, even if they are having a bit of a tiff.
I am not a number. Applications finally opened today for the new Advanced Team membership cards, a scheme by the government to allow faster access to all the new public services being introduced daily.
The team membership cards are entirely
We hate them.
but will be recognised as legal identification by all major organisations, including the police, banks and, vitally, pubs and bars.
And of course, there's no charge, Jeremy.
It all seems too good to be true.
Well, you've always been a cynic. But most importantly, what should you, the public, think about the new team membership cards?
Team membership cards? Absolutely bloody not. It's the thin end of the wedge, isn't it?
This man
Iris?
sucks.
First it's, can I see your identification, sir? And then it's, would you mind bending over the table, sir? So Sergeant State Educated and Constable Regional Accent here can stick their truncheon up your derriere.
Oh, crikey!
They should call them what they are. They're bloody ID cards. Oh, for Christ's sake, what is it, Iris?
Oh, I'm really not happy, Algernon! I'm so sorry. Crikey.
And finally tonight, getting stuck in a shameless attempt to cash in on his bad boy status, shame celebrity Johnny Hamsleeves announced a new line of real ale at a press conference earlier today.
The new brew, entitled Headbutt Ale,
we're just going to be very monotone about it.
A night you'll pretend you
We're,
regret.
Or possibly a night you'll pretend you remember.
So what should we all think of Johnny's latest attempt to market his notoriety? Patrick?
Don't really care, love.
Your thoughts there.
Later
That was the
tonight,
best
in
one.
a break from our usual responsibilities, Jeremy will be taking popular rapper Jesus to task over his street credibility. And then we'll both be meeting the team behind the new play that's got theatre critics buzzing with anticipation.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News.
Ah! Stop yelling at me! Thank God. Okay.
First tonight, let's return to our main story.
With the shine coming off Advance's popularity
and the honeymoon period pretty much over,
the National Nightly News has spared no expense in bringing you the response to today's sanctions from across the continent.
Joining us to help digest
Jesus,
this shocking
there's so many
development
people.
are Prime Minister Peter Clement from his home in Lamfordshire.
Good evening, Jeremy.
And from Urkistan Foreign Minister Ivan Vodovich.
It's a great pleasure. Miss Wolf, you like...
And from Svenland, Minister of Mojo, Björn.
Hey, everybody.
Minister Vodovich, your country pushed especially hard for these sanctions. Any regrets?
My only regret is I was not able to see the face of my old friend Peter Clements when the results of the vote were announced. As you say, he has one up in your bottoms.
In Svenland, we try not to gloat, actually, because it's seen as really ugly and dangerous to some small creatures, yeah?
Oh, don't worry, Minister. Ivan and I go way back. He's a wind-up merchant who can't put for shite. He's just trying to get a rise out of me. You're like a man who loads dissidents onto a train to labor camp, not because of love of country, but to make up for the size of his tiny penis. None the vodka, Ivan. No more than you. I see you on election night with mouth like man thinks he's singing beautiful lullaby. But actually he's squealing like a pig in hands of Randy Big Dick Palmer. Hey?
Actually, we Svenlandians, we aren't size obsessed. We value passion, yeah? Like the way we spoke up for Mr. Clements' country at the World Council.
That's all well and good. And high and mighty, but where were you for the actual vote then? Our finger in each other's fjords?
Actually, that's kind of racist. And if you must know, I've had like a really tiring afternoon and my tongue is very taut.
Prime Minister, with Advance's popularity on the wane...
You don't have to bring that up at every given opportunity, you know.
Oh, jeez.
He's like man who thinks he's sniffing flowers in his beautiful glade. But he's actually standing under outflow pipe from Shit Factory at shit flushing time on day of Village Festival of Shit. I tell him this at 19th hole. Minister Vodovich believes that left to their own devices, people will behave selfishly. It's nature of all beasts. However, in this country, we think our citizens are capable of being more than beasts. Pathetic idealism.
Minister Björk, Svenland has long had radically different traditions and culture from the rest of the world, and yet it peacefully coexists.
I'm so interested in this, and I don't even know why.
Maybe the world sees us as something they can
If the news is actually like this, maybe I would watch it.
enlightened to, yeah?
Yeah, or maybe it's the orgy houses.
Sometimes, when foreign dignitaries come to visit us, they're actually quite skeptical, actually. So we take them on a visit to the Donga district and show them what like a progressive, enlightened society looks like, yeah?
Shit on bull. Svenland is like woman who thinks she makes best cake in village hot baking contest. And then when she slices it open, it's just full of piss and cum.
That's just really gross, actually.
Svenland is a teeny tiny country. With population smaller than number of people, Peter Clemens is sex with his teeny tiny penis.
It's not all about size, actually.
Yes, that's what Peter Clemens always claimed.
I'm talking about population size.
And I'm talking about Peter Clemens' teeny tiny...
Oh, fuck off, Ivan!
Oh, Prime Minister, please.
It's so easy to sit on your pile of money and gloat, isn't it, pal? You're a shite leader. A fucking god-awful golfer. And quite frankly, as my old man used to say, you're a bit of a cunt.
Prime Minister, please.
It's you who is cunt.
Minister Vodovich, please.
You people are fucking starving, pal.
We will see how well fed your people are when the sanctions start to bite. You think you're man like big scary wolf person terrorizing village, when actually a pathetic goose person searching puddle for tiny dropped out pieces.
He said you ain't got no nipples.
In Finland, we believe like the size of your penis isn't as important as the love it contains, yeah?
Oh, fuck off, yeah.
Okay, if everybody could just calm down.
You're so smug on golf course. They are like man who fuck pig and somehow give birth to beautiful lady girl. But now you start to see, yes? The people never happy. It's never enough.
It's certainly true that Advance's popularity
It's on the fucking wane. Yeah, let's go with this bollocks again. Shall we? Actually, you know what? Nah, fuck this. I'm done with this.
Prime Minister, please don't storm out.
No. I have had enough of you, Mr. Jeremy.
So they don't like us anymore.
You think you could make a better job of things, do ya? Because it's not that fucking easy, let me tell ya. Your channel is a fucking disgrace. You insinuate and edit against us and pick your headlines so people don't trust us.
I do that.
The sooner you
Not them.
monsters
I
are
do
taken
it.
into public ownership,
Give
the happier
me the proper
everyone in this
credit.
country will be.
Well, we've not got long until the adverts, so...
I'm sorry for the outburst, Miss Wolf. Julia thinks very highly of you, and I know you're not the one making the editorial decision.
I am.
Do any of you have anything you wish to add about the sanctions?
My work here is done. I like man who happy he lie down with fatty, drunk, easy girl from village inn, who discover in morning he wake up next to beautiful news reporter lady.
You know, I think it would be a terrible shame, yeah, if the people of your country were to suffer because of teenage grudges and personal rivalries, yeah.
Thank you. Prime Minister?
This country.
Oh, he's moving.
Wonderful,
Oh, God.
civilized, creative, inventive country. We're not scared of these sanctions. There's no wolves at our door, only the best of people striving to help out. So no, Ivan, we're not afraid. In fact, I doubt we'll lose a wink of sleep because we're strong and we're well resourced and we don't back down to bullies.
And on that note, we have to wrap up.
Ministers, Prime Minister.
Jesus.
Thank you for joining us.
That was deep. We talked about a lot of penis.
1 minute back.
Peter, it's so easy. So many buttons to push.
Piss off.
Well, I see you at Grange this
Jesus.
week.
No, I've got meetings. Some tossers impose sanctions on the country.
Well, shit.
I mean, wow.
So that happened? Roaring monsters.
Public ownership?
You two are like a couple sitting to a king and queen of
Oh, God.
No government censorship. On a string of evil, shitty hand puppet ladies. No.
I hung up. Oh, no, we have government censorship. Well, I'm not playing this. I'm gonna play Sports Board instead. Very excited about it. I want to see that one.
Bow to foreign royalty.
What?
Should I just like curtsy?
I have to remember to change that out.
What?
Megan.
This is Jeremy.
Oh God, another dance. Oh, it's a rapper.
Yo, thanks for having me on your show, man.
It's kind of right.
Sorry, I hope that wasn't loud.
About the chin party.
Live in 10 seconds.
He put that get up on himself. I'm just saying.
Going in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. I'm Megan Wolf. Later, we have an exclusive
Sports
first look
Board.
at a theatrical sensation everyone's going to be talking about.
So excited.
But first, it's time to go over to the culture spot with lovely old Jeremy Donaldson, who's joined by a very special guest. Jeremy.
Thanks, Megan. I have the honor and privilege of being joined by hip-hop royalty. He's been called the son of the streets and the father of truth. Not sure how that works, but whatever. Let's welcome Jesus!
Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's a real honor to be here on your show, The News. You know, as a kid on the streets, I used to watch you through a window of the shop, so to be here right now is crazy.
You've had quite the journey to be here today.
Do you think he's gonna sound good or absolutely terrible?
Well, you know, I try not to, well, you know, the past is the past, and I don't like to dwell on it.
I understand.
But yeah, man, the streets is all I remember. Like, my mother donated me to a charity shop soon after I was born. Elderly lady took pity on me. You know, she let me sleep on a pile of crime fiction until I taught myself how to walk.
Wow, that's quite the childhood.
And she died tragically. Right there in my arms, man. You know, I remember a tear falling as she laid there next to the used homeware. And in that moment, I became a child of the streets. I was just 18 months old.
What a tale. What a tale.
Oh, God.
You're known for your direct and honest lyrics. Was your style informed by your troubled past?
Oh, like I said, I try not to talk about it. It's just, it's just too hard.
Of course.
But my first album is about the story of the first 4 times I stole, so I wouldn't starve. A small group of infants came to see me as their de facto leader. They call me Mr. Cheese Slice. Anyway, we were like a family.
So it would seem.
Charlie, get off of that.
Recently, you've
Come here.
been quite outspoken about the government.
Get off of that.
Fuck the government. Fuck Advance. Fuck Peter Clement.
What is it that you object to so vehemently?
Oh, I guess the blue is what. Okay,
Okay,
so we want to say F the government.
Actually,
So we're gonna play the blue stuff.
So?
Surely that's a cause close to your heart?
Yeah. Nah, of course, man. Very much so. I just mean, like, why do I have to pay for it, you know?
You don't. People have been rehoused on property seized from the historically wealthy. And that couldn't have been you, could it?
Look, yeah. I worked hard to be here. I built this from nothing, and I deserve to be rewarded for that.
Would you say you worked harder than, say, a farmer or a care worker?
I don't know. But if people are taking something from my music, choose to value it, buy it, who's to say I don't? And no one can take that away from me.
Not even to help, say, vulnerable children? Mr. Cheese Slice.
What is it you're trying to say?
I just don't understand where you've placed yourself politically. I mean, is it ideological or is it tactical?
Well, it's more of
Or
like...
maybe it's hereditary.
Stop trying to tie me in knots with your words, Jeremy. I let the music speak for itself. And the people agree with me.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
Well,
Oh,
remains
when
to be
he
seen.
sings,
But
I
you
have
given me a
to
very easy segue out of a conversation that I promise
censor
you
it.
was much more painful for me than it was for you. So here he is.
Okay.
With his hit
Do we
song,
censor
Mrs. Ludlow's
the
Tale.
government stuff, or do we just?
A little different. It's a new single I've been working on.
Oh, so this is,
I'm gonna play all the stuff and be F the government.
excellent. Don't worry, we've got a state-of-the-art censorship system.
I'm gonna
What's
do
the
my
worst
best.
that could happen?
Here we go.
So here he is with a new song.
I gotta mess with the cameras on the
It's
sensor.
Jesus.
Ah!
you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Well, we're all different races from many different places. At any given moment, only one could be the greatest. For your confederation, for your participation. Still two leaders in this.
I feel like a DJ. I don't feel like a DJ.
Sanction, talking about expansion. Why does Juliet require a massive fucking mansion? So fuck all your schemes. I don't need your freaky team, and I don't need your help to achieve my fucking dreams.
I'm not even paying attention to the camera, to be completely honest
So
with you.
don't make a fuss when you find you're one of us. Get every single one of you's a bit Jesus. And you can call me crazy, cause no one ever pays me. But I won't waste a lifetime being motherfucking lazy. I may be inventive, my taste may be expensive. But why would I get out of bed with no fucking incentive? Although it's contravention of your obvious intention. I like to eat a little of the fruits in my invention. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. The best of the praise of the crest of the wave. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Take this fact, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's fit as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. It's time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork.
Okay, I didn't censor any of the government stuff.
So this is for the snub ones, the push and the shove ones, the folks who feel the burden of their motherfucking loved ones. Ones who had plenty like a motherfucking Bentley. The ones who now finding that their bank accounts are empty. The ones of aspiration who had to flee a nation. The ones who built a business out of dreams of perspiration. There's all sorts of people, the good and the evil. It only takes a glance to see we're not all equal. You make us the same, but we're not all the same. All our dreams, all our schemes, all our means are not the same. And the best of the praise of the press of the ways. Cause we're only equal people when we're motherfucking slaves. Gonna take this fact, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to steal the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Get out of your seats, get your asses in the streets. Set a fire in the building, let them feel some fucking heat. Say you hate to go getters, you're squilling bed letters and burn them on the powers of advances fucking letters.
Oh, I missed it.
Gonna take his facts, gonna stain it red. Gonna slam it into Peter Clemens' motherfucking head. Cause he's thick as shit, he's got a job he's unfit for. Time to storm the castle with a motherfucking pitchfork. Chase that dream, you don't need a fucking team. And advances, little dances aren't as harmless as it seems. Cause they're stale and corrupt, then you're angry. Let your hearts and your minds and your fists to destruct.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That whole song would have been censored if we went through with that.
There's us there with his new song. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
They're going to be mad at us.
Sorry. I may not agree with you, but I'd just like to offer you an apology. I've just been told that there was some kind of issue upstairs, and an attempt was made to censor some of your lyrics.
What? Are you joking?
I'd just like to say to you and everyone at home that this was a mistake.
This is absolutely ridiculous. I cannot believe this.
Here at the National Nightly News, we pride ourselves on remaining neutral, unbiased, and independent of any outside interference.
I didn't do it, though.
You have my word. We will never censor ideas. Back to you, Megan.
Well, a bit of dangerous language there, sorry about that. Well, thank you to little Jeremy Donaldson for providing our culture spot. Coming up, we'll be speaking to a couple of familiar faces about their upcoming dramatic outing.
I know, I was supposed to censor the bad words. It was the, like, teal green stuff. Oh god, oh god.
Jenny, this is fucking outrageous!
Thank you so much. If you could just come with me.
Those teal things that went across this area right here, I didn't censor those.
Now, if you come with me, I really do have to ask
Oh, trust me. My father's going to hear about this.
I understand. This is unbelievable, Megan.
I don't know what you're talking about, Jeremy.
I got an A+ on that, though. But the government's going to be pissed at me. Not only do I not have my passport, but I won't agree with their censorship. Trust me to be your news source. Should I do that? Should I change my Twitch to news source? But it's like really stupid news that you definitely don't care about.
Look at him.
If we could just get you in position.
Oh, say no more. Say no more.
Megan, Jeremy, you remember Mr. Algebra?
Oh god, it's these motherfuckers
Mr.
again.
Harris, and this is
Oh,
Miss
are we telling the news? Let me find a news story that nobody cares about. Let me look on The Onion. Your trusted news source, The Onion. Hold on. Okay, I have a story. Walgreens customer really pushing it with the amount of non-medical stuff she's bringing to pharmacy counter. This was in Chicago, and according to annoyed sources who saw the woman breeze past the long checkout line to the back of the store, a local Walgreens customer was really pushing it Thursday with regards to the amount of non-medical stuff she brought up to the pharmacist to ring all that up. Oh my god. Walgreens shopper Michelle Lopez, who was a few people behind the woman in line watching as she dumped 2 armfuls of various items from the snacks, seasonal, and household goods aisles onto the counter in front of the visibly frazzled pharmacy clerk. Trucks, what a time to come in. Thank you so much for the resub. 3 months, oh my goodness, how you doing? And that is my story time for you, Cork. I hope you enjoyed that. Was that about you? Are you Michelle from Chicago?
We're back together again, eh?
That's what I'm gonna start doing for. Wait, that's what I should start doing for story time, but like tell no one it's from The Onion. I feel like that would be a very good. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Michelle from Chicago. I am doing pretty good. We are playing Not for Broadcast, which is a news. Like I run the news practically, but it's insane. You're from Chicago, Jax? I'm turning story time into, instead of my stories, it's going to be news articles from The Onion. Which, for those that don't know, is the fake news source that makes completely made up, stupid stories. I feel like that would be amazing for story time. For people who don't know.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's going to go great.
It is awfully exciting, isn't it?
Right.
We were just reading about Michelle from Chicago, who brought way too many Walgreens items up to pharmacy that was not medical stuff. So,
5, 4,
all right,
3.
here we go. Back to the news.
Welcome back, and no, you're not mistaken. Sitting across from us are some very familiar faces.
You really are too kind, Megan. It was only a yogurt commercial, but I'm still proud of it.
Here to talk about his new show, we're joined by national treasure Tommy Harris, the national
Tommy
Apprentice,
Harris,
Philip
no.
Blake, and national deficit Jeff Algebra.
It's so lovely to have you all. Tommy, would you like to tell us about the show?
You know what? I'd bloody love to. It's about me. It's about my life.
And where did the idea come from?
So, right, picture this. Their legs akimbo, mid-session, sweat is pouring out of me like an immense hog. And then Cindy comes in, she says, Pete's on the phone.
That's Peter Clement, the Prime Minister.
Yeah, Pete's actually a really good mate of mine.
Oh, is he really?
I know, Michelle's
he
breaking
comes to
all
training
the
sometimes.
rules.
He's a pretty good goal sweeper. Anyway, so, yeah. Pete,
How dare
says,
she?
Toby,
I miss
Pete
The
says,
Onions
Toby, he says, how would
posts.
you
I barely see them anymore.
spread your message of team spirit and cooperation across this fractured nation? How would you like to really make a difference in these desperate times?
What did you say?
Yeah, right, yeah.
So, Jeff, the question on everyone's lips is, what in God's name are you doing here?
Well, after the success of my debut work and all the people that I've touched, I knew that I had a career in theatre. Yeah? I've always been an admirer of Tommy from afar. So when my manager phoned and said that I'd been offered the gig as director, I was ecstatic. I whipped my trousers off and got straight to work.
Oh.
Why did you do that?
I do all my best work with my trousers off.
I don't know.
No, I wouldn't say so.
Right, Tommy, sorry, would you just give us a sense of what the show is actually about?
It's about how hard it's been for me and some of the struggles that I've faced. It like really getting to the heart of how tough it is to be me. I call it
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Harris Jesus, that was hard.
Catchy. We actually have some clips of the process
Oh my
of the
God.
show. Would you mind telling us what's going on here?
Yeah, so the show is built around two things that are very important to me. It mixes scenes from my life as well as epic fantasy retellings of scenes from my life.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, son. You're an embarrassment.
But Dad, you promised you'd come to my graduation.
Back, demon! Back to the hells! Back to the hells!
Philippa, what's it been like co-starring with Tommy Harris?
I've always dreamed of treading the boards at medium-scale regional theatres, Megan. And for once, this show really gives me something to sink my teeth into.
What's different about this show, then?
Tommy, Mr. Harris's show really lets me show my tremendous range as an actor. I've always suffered from typecasting, forced to play the same tired characters.
She's just
in every
changing
god-awful
hats.
yogurt
I
advert
love
or
it.
godforsaken soap opera, or God forbid, a pantomime. But you know, this show has really let me just go.
It's so stupid.
Jeff, the viewers at home will be dying to know exactly what is it that you bring to the show.
Oh, good question. I think these guys would agree with me when I say that it's my my steady hand on the tiller, my arm round the shoulder approach that's really brought the production from strength to strength.
Absolutely right. Jeff's contributions are immeasurable. He was our rock.
Can you give us a sneak peek of anything else that might be in the show?
Yeah, all sorts, yeah.
Yeah. We've got lots of exclusive first-hand experiences of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
Sports
and
board!
some epic fantasy retellings of Tommy's time in the underground sports board scene.
You'll never take the sacred pass! And am I right in saying this was officially commissioned by the government?
Yeah.
I don't know what's
all paid
happening.
for by the taxpayer, which, you know, to be honest, is actually a lifesaver, really.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that without Advance's support, we'd have had to cut the finale.
Which frankly would have been a travesty.
Oh God.
Goodness, and you do this every night?
Absolutely. It's a metaphor.
For what?
Death.
And the public are footing the bill, are they?
Too bloody right they are. Between the cost of my tour bus and the dry cleaning of my ties, I'm barely scraping a profit here.
Amazing. And where can the folks at
A
home come and see this for
dragon!
themselves?
We're performing all over the nation.
And people can see it for absolutely free, all courtesy of Advance. Isn't that incredible, Jeremy?
Yes, it's unbelievable.
Well,
Oh,
thank you all
God.
so much for coming. Next time we see you, no doubt you'll have taken our jobs.
Yeah.
That's all we have time for tonight. Join us tomorrow when I'll be interviewing the world's most attractive horse.
Oh.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. And from all of us here,
2,
have a peaceful
1, and add.
That's the ads. Let's get reset for tomorrow,
Cool.
please.
Hey, we must stop bumping into each other like this, eh?
Oh.
All right. Let's see. B, A plus, and C. So we got a B. I have received my full wages. Worrying debt. Hey. Is it a dragon? Trex, no. Okay. Oh, jeez. All right, with that, I think I'm gonna pop it over here. We're gonna save that. And as that's happening, let us find someone to read to. What are you guys interested in? Please let me know.
I'm Megan Wolf.
Let's see what we got over here. I have Halo Infinite, Pokemon Unite, Valorant, Clone Hero, Apex Legends, or Bright Memory Infinite. What are you guys interested in? I will send you wherever you you are interested. But that was the start of our new game that is not for broadcast, which is one of my favorites, and I love it. And the story changes, I think, every time depending on what you pick. And it's so easy to mess up, and like the game just, it goes with your mess ups. But hopefully, I'm pretty sure I have this on the schedule for Sunday as well. So if you want to see the ending, which gets a little crazy, stop by on Sunday at 7 Eastern. If not, it's fine. I'm fine. Alright, so let's go check out... Alright, listen. I'll let you pick between two. Sound good? Halo Infinite or Apex Legends. Pick one of the two. I do not make good decisions, as you can see from my game. So pick one of those and I'll send you over there. Halo, alright. I am sending you over to It's Towers. One of my good friends. So with that, I love you all. Hopefully I will see you on Sunday. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. I really appreciate you all. I love you. Have an amazing night.
I could have hit that again if I didn't get boomed to North Dakota.
Oh my god, heartbreaking.
Jared, what are you doing?
Heartbreaking.
Jared, you're over there sitting in the corner, sulking like a 5-year-old in timeout. We're over
Yes,
here
I was
fighting
in
for our
timeout.
lives.
I'm gonna kill yourself again. Let me go get my glasses.